Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I'll be your friendly, grim, and perilous master today, because today we're carrying on with our ongoing campaign, playing Cubicle 7's outstanding Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 4th edition. And with me today are the stars of our ongoing campaign, Salt, Silver, and Sin, which we are using. Honestly, I'm hard-pressed to pick books we're not actually using in this game. I think Altdorf has not seen the table yet, and I think Lustria has not seen the table yet, but we've used shit from pretty much every other book from the line thus far. We are making use of quite a bit of material from the Salt, Silver, and Sin book, which I just realized I left in the other room, but I don't think I'll need it today, because we've got a hot date with Destiny, and by Destiny I mean a giant sewer full of rats. Let's meet our lucky heroes who are heading down into said sewer. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing today? First up, we've got Darren.
Hello there, I am playing Alwyn Coulson, who is a human outlaw, and as always, is accompanied by a lovable family pet, Ashley.
Very nice. Next up is Carl.
Hello, I am playing Katerina Kaufman, and she is a priest of Shalia.
Nice. Next up is John.
Everyone, I am John. I'm playing Talthor of Manon. He is a sea priest of Manon.
Very nice. I don't know why I think it's funny every time I'm Talthor of Manon. I'm a sea priest of Manon.
Yep. Well, I don't have a surname, so you know.
No paper towels involved.
No paper towels. Did you bring them though? That is the really crucial part.
If anyone had boomerang fish, it would be Talthor.
Eventually.
Next up is Sean.
Hey, I am playing Thognoth Bergson, a dwarf from the Cragforge clan and an Ironbreaker.
Very nice. And last, but certainly not least, is someone who may be looking or confusedly looking around why we're talking about paper towels and throwing fish. And I realized, Graham, that you weren't on for our Muppet movie discussion. So that probably makes absolutely no sense. But last but certainly not least is Graham.
Hi, I am Graham, and I am playing Ruthard, sometimes known as Rudy Bellis Dingfelder. Ruthard is an owler, which kind of means that he is a criminal tradesman, I would suggest, who takes goods from one place to another in circuitous routes.
Yeah, like a evil stevedore, if you would. Steveldore, if you will.
Yes.
That's not really quite accurate. I just really wanted to make a stevedore joke. All right. So then, guys, this is the date with, as I said, with Destiny. A very furry and warp-tainted Destiny. What do you guys recall having happened last time? There were some revelations last time and some hard discussions.
Can I just say here, which you would not expect from Rudy, because he wasn't there. So can I just say, guys, I'm
Frozen.
How did it go? I guess you gave them hell, right? And you're back, heroes. Well, tremendous. And Rudy sort of puts his sort of feet up on the table and thinks, that's all done.
Sorry, Graham, the reason we're chuckling is you froze, like immediately after you guys, can I just say, and then your camera froze for a moment. We got the gist of it, I think. Yeah. Okay, then, what happened last time, guys? Let me bring us over to the Olden Leets guide here.
Well, first of all, it should be said that the priest of Shalia manifested a miracle and fixed my back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't find your missing axe, but we fixed your back
And my arm.
and a foot. Someone's foot.
Yeah, my ankle. Thanks you.
Yeah, a lot of roles in the medical ward last time.
Yeah.
You can't go fight rat armies if we're wounded.
That's where she used the paper towels. She called them bandages instead.
Rudy, are you suffering from any critical injuries at present?
So I, to be fair, I did listen and watch the.
Oh,
last
did you?
episode.
Okay, great.
I immediately it was mentioned. I thought I better check. I don't think that I am. I have looked at my sheet, and I don't think so. I am down a couple of wounds, but I think I'm okay.
If you're only down, because on the token at least it shows down 1, you can restore that back to full, because you would have had an opportunity to catch a break. So if you've heard it already in the previous session, then forgive me for repeating things, but we're doing a battle to model our final stand against the Skaven from Archives of the Empire Volume 2.
That's right.
Preparations have been made, but what were the revelations from last time, guys?
We spoke to Zakon,
Yeah.
the wizard, the elven.
I forgot that you guys joined the rats this time. That's right.
Yeah, we're
on their side.
joined forces. Yeah, so we were in the bar recovering, and a little white albino rat showed up. And I think it was Katerina that followed it originally, and it led off to this Zakon, who seemed to have control over these rats, and he asked us to speak to him. We had a sort of parley, as it were, and he explained that Ohar, or Orhar, we calling him? I've forgotten.
What is it this week?
Orhar,
I think Orhar. Yeah.
Orhar this week. Okay. He was trying to basically steal these elven artifacts from the sort of nomad elves. I would call them so the city-dwelling elves were trying to steal them off of the original owners of this town. So he was working with the elves, or him as an elf was working with a Skaven as a needs must to try and get to the artifacts before Orhar. So he wants us to help. We've agreed to give him 1 day, so that once we've cleared the tunnels, once we've flushed out the rats with the help of Grozim, we're going to give him a day to come in and try and find the artifacts and whatever he's trying to find before Orhar and his sort of group come and take what they're looking for. And then we was doing preparation work for going into the sewers with Grozim to flush them out.
Mm-hmm. Thognoth also had a conversation with Grozim to let him know about what Zakon's involvement was with those rats. What do you recall about that, Thognoth?
He at first was not crazy about the idea of our conversation with that wizard, but and specifically any deal to further complicate his mess that he'd just untangled painfully with Ohar. But he came around that the necessity of a difficult situation to for the chance of success down there, hopefully specifically improved with that deal, despite the fact that it involves a bit more intrigue with the parties involved, specifically Ohar. Mm-hmm. So he came around. So it seemed, and it seemed credible that he's ready to go.
Okay. Anything else we need to talk about before you guys are heading down into the sewers for your final confrontation with the Skaven?
Well, it's moved on, hasn't it, since I've been away? It's moved on. I think we were just like, just we were done. And now what's going on? We're actually having to go in there again, into the sewers.
Yep.
How much extra money, I guess? I mean, we negotiated a fee, right? Right?
are still under negotiation, I think, with what was his name?
Still?
I believe
Yeah.
the last one is if we pull this off, then we get money, and if we don't, we get
Andahar.
blamed.
Andahar
Yeah,
owes
money.
us some money if this goes to plan.
Not a lot of leverage if you're bubbling with chaos down in the sewer, is it? So come on, we need the incentive. Okay, well, all right.
He'll pay
I
one way or
would
the
point
other.
out money's a bit of a sore point among the dwarves right now.
Oh, is it? Oh, I'm sorry, Thognoth. I didn't mean to cast
Next-
salt.
Next quest after this, hopefully after we get my axe back, let's get my money
Yeah.
back.
Oh, right, that's right.
Yeah, he lost like 3 gold crowns or something.
5
Oh,
gold
it's more than
crowns,
that.
32 silver, and 4 bronze pennies.
Yeah, that's why we don't pick bar fights.
That's why you don't lose bar fights.
Yeah, we didn't pick that fight.
Touche.
You did
So
pick
you're in a
that
bar
fight.
fight as well, right? Okay.
That's where he tweaked his arm.
Okay.
And there's a
Oh,
big difference between bar fights and thievery, by the way. Bar fights are fine, but thievery.
So
Okay.
we just slip in, do the deal, blow everything up,
Yep.
and go. Is that it?
Hold off.
Did Rudy get, I can't remember what session we did our commerce in, but did Rudy get any extra stuff that he needed? Just the only for things that are common, we don't need to worry about that. But for anything that's more scarce than common, you do need to make an availability check for it.
Okay. He does now have a sword, and he does have leather jack and leggings, which he hadn't had before.
Nice.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
He's ready to frontline it.
Now, steady. Steady on.
Let's not overcommit. All right. Great. Well then, guys, unless there's anything else, who is carrying lanterns down into the sewer? Because there is a distinct lack of illumination down there.
I do have one.
Okay.
Yeah, I can carry one too. You know, one hand staff in one hand, lantern up.
Okay. So you got those two.
I can
right.
carry one if it helps.
And
Or I can have one ready.
You are likely facing a great number of these things, and what Thognoth could tell you, just because he did fairly well in his role before, one of their tactics will be to take the lights out. They can see in the dark. They know that manlings cannot.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
So it's worth having backup then, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
No one has any miracles. I don't think anyone's got any spells, but no miracles that can create light.
Well, we need a miracle by the sound of it, from what I'm hearing.
Nope.
Nobody? Okay.
Got nothing. Got nothing.
All right. Then. I should take Grozum with us as well.
He can bring some light.
Bring here. Grozum's hands are going to be busy unless you're planning on placing the explosives.
Oh,
Taltha, what's your god said? As you know, any word from, upstairs or down below in the sea?
well, on a general basis, Manon does approve of flooding rats, but I've been blowing his phone up a lot recently, so I gotta wait for him to call me back.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's a bit quiet on the
I haven't
native
technically
front.
been fired, but
Nah.
they don't seem to be responding to emails anymore. Okay, let's see.
Okay. I just wondered.
All right. So, let me bring everybody over here.
Okay.
Oh.
So,
Oh, cool.
this is where we will be heading down. You have been given some directions to avoid the thickest concentration of the potential ambush by the Skaven. But who would like to give us the combine. Oh yeah, combined. I was checking. I think we roll against your lowest, and we get your degrees of success from that. So let me see here. Combined playing skills 153. All right. Love how some of the things in the game are expressly like call out optional things in the core book, and then subsequent books are like, yeah, you use that. So we assume that you make use of it. All right. Criticals and fumbles. What the heck is it? Here we go. Combining skills. Aha. All right. So this will be a combined perception and stealth check. Who is feeling confident in both of those skills? It'll be urban stealth as well.
Are we taking the lowest or the
Yeah,
best?
you'd be rolling against the lowest. You're making one check and then you're comparing it to both of them.
Well, my lowest is at 35, so.
Yeah,
As
mine's
ever,
on the same.
Tolfa, I can go a lot lower than you.
Are we just having one person do it, or
Yeah,
do
just
we
one
all
person.
want to-
One person will be the reconnoitering to try and follow the instructions and not accidentally tweak the scave into this.
Anybody got better stealth than me?
No, but I can always tell you where north is.
Yeah, I have a 37 urban stealth. Alwyn, do you have better?
Nah, I'm better rural. 32.
I'm good with stealth, but my perception, I'm easily distracted. It's my problem.
How's your perception, Katarina?
35.
Okay, so we're both rolling against a 35.
No, because Katarina said her stealth was 32, didn't she?
No, 37.
37. Okay, yeah, so it's the lower of the two of perception and urban stealth.
Well, go for it, Jonathan.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, good luck.
I'll roll stealth since it's the lowest.
Okay, challenging is the difficulty.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll spend a luck point and see if we get any better. But
Fortune.
Yeah, fortune. So many different names for meta currency.
Yeah.
Oh. So
Okay.
Okay.
All
What's
right.
up next? It's
Well,
a doozy.
We are off to a running start. Quite literally, because with an astounding fail, you now have to outrun the enemy scouts to avoid getting captured. So,
Oh, this is great.
let's go. So, John,
the
you want
information we got
to
was bunk.
tell us kind of how this happened? Astounding failure is the equivalent of a crit fail, so feel free to use that to embellish your narrative.
I'm going to say that they've been watching us from the get-go, and our attempts at stealth were just completely ineffective.
No.
No? Oh.
Because
we
you're
bumbled
suggesting that it's success on their part, not failure on yours.
again? Ooh. Maybe we took a wrong turn and accidentally bumped right into them instead of going the right way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's like these tunnels all look the same to me.
Okay. Then you guys are making your way down, and these lower they tear down much lower than, or much deeper than what you would expect. You also can hear, like, you guys have been down here before, but you seem to be accessing a different point where the sewers are going down deeper, and you can hear when locks or different gates or whatnot are thrown elsewhere. They're sort of, you know, like the inevitable, like, settling that happens in an old house where, like, the pipes will bang, or there's that, like, creaking of a wall. Imagine that, but fucking tons of stone above your head as there's kind of a go, 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 go. And you guys all kind of stop, and there's a slooshing sound that you can't tell really where it's coming from. this is where Telther leads you down. You guys make around a corner, and all you see is dozens of pairs of beady little bright eyes, and Telther turns and says, "Run!" So, we are going to need to make a... Fortunately, we get to justify the chase rules out of Up in Arms as well. I think it's athletics, guys.
Yeah, sounds right.
So it'll be an average athletics check. And let's see here. What are we going to do?
Average. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, because you guys are actually faster than the... Oh, maybe you're not. What is everyone's... what is Thognoth's move?
My move is a 3. 3, 6, 12.
It's a whole 3? So again, I'm looking for your move score, not the breakdown for like walk speeds.
3. Movement is 3.
There we go. So I'm pretty sure they have a 5.
Yeah, they're faster than all of us then.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
Probably Astrid. Astrid's probably faster.
then the Astrid is, because she can run. She's a quadruped, so she gets a increased run rate. Did I say average? I meant challenging. Athletics check. Excuse me. So
Less than 50% chance.
now, if we need half of you guys to make the successes to succeed in this, and what any one of you can also take a failure to try and make it more difficult for the Skaven in some way. You'll make a skill check for something different. So it might be like trying to collapse a gate or trying to lead him into a trap or trying to just like, I don't know, spot a way to try and drop them. But it would mean that because you're doing that, it counts as a failure towards that. So as many of you as you'd like can do that to try and impact their roll, but you still need to get 3 of you to succeed on this athletics check. What do you guys think?
I'm running poorly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to run. It was average, was it, or challenging?
Average. Oh, sorry, it's challenging. Because they're
challenging.
fast. Yeah, they're faster than you.
Your thing. Let's do it.
Come on.
Jeez, I'm going to use a point.
Okay. Nice, Rudy.
Got something.
If anyone needs to run from stuff, it's Rudy.
It's me.
Well, there you go.
Nice, Katarina.
Oh.
Okay.
Katarina.
Okay, so you got 2 successes thus far, guys.
Okay.
So
And
we need a 3?
2 failures.
Alwyn. Come on, Alwyn. No pressure.
Come on, Alan.
I'll go for the athletics. Yeah.
Come on.
Yes.
Nice. All right. So, you guys are able to outpace them. However, we do need a endurance test, please. This will be average because it's the first one of the day. Nicely done, Alwyn. Thognoth, well done too. Talther, nice. That's really good too.
I'm
Katarina.
going to reroll that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what? We'll let Alwyn help out with his critical success. Oh, and Rudy got a critical success too. Both of them. Don't worry about spending a fortune on that, Katarina. Just go ahead and re-roll.
Okay. Reroll it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, for free. It'll count as your re-roll though, so you're not going to be able to spend fortune afterwards as well. But hopefully, it won't be a crit fail the second time.
Yep.
Madison,
Just a
why do you
regular
say these
fail.
things out loud?
It's a regular fail.
All right. So what that means is that you are suffering from the fatigued condition.
Okay.
Oof.
Yeah. Reminder, you can spend one of your narrative meta currencies to get rid of a condition as well.
Yeah, so
I've got a blessing that can do that too.
Oh, do you?
I think I
Needed.
Does it
have a-
remove
I
it or
have a-
does it alleviate it though, Talther?
It remove one condition.
Okay, do you want to try that? It would count as
I
your
have that
first.
too.
Ooh. So for either of you guys, it would count as your first miracle.
Gotcha.
Is that the tenacity one?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I have it. I have it too. So
I think the trouble is you would be suffering from fatigue, so you'd have the the penalty for it.
I'll attempt to get rid of it if we got a moment.
Okay. Yeah. So you're racing along. You manage to lose the first batch of them. You guys can see that Katarina's breathing quite hard. Nice. Excellent. What does it look like, Talther?
Suddenly he reaches out to lay hands on Katarina, and then there's this gust of like just salt breeze coming through the sewers. It just clears away the stink just for a moment for her to catch her breath.
Nice.
And then she feels revitalized.
Excellent.
Nice. Thank you.
Okay, so you guys have a moment. You group back together.
Take one.
You want to try that again, or you want to just give up on trying to work your way around them and just make your way, or sneak past them and just get yourself down to the starting point?
See, the numbers are not with us for stealthing.
No. I mean, Grosam's got to control where we go because he's the one that's picking out the spots, isn't he? Does he think we can do it stealthily, the route we've got to take from here, or is he...
Stealth is going to require 1 round of fighting to get there. If you are going to try and force your way through, you need 3 successful rounds in order to breach.
Yeah. Can try again then, I suppose. Avoiding fighting is always the best option.
Yeah, it's got to be worth at least one more try.
Okay. I will clutch my fortune and hope for the best. And challenging, right?
Challenging, yeah.
Okay, come on, help.
There you go. Nice.
Come on, that's it.
All right. So, with some added caution and a little more listening ahead for the sounds of the chittering things and the smell of the, what do you call it, the musk of fear, you manage to make your way down. Because remember, among these Skaven, you guys are known as the ones who carved your way through their warren.
It's true.
So this is not for nothing. They're as scared of you guys as likely you are of them. Thought, now, of course, you're not scared. You're just, eager for the battle.
For battle, for my axe.
Yep. With Talther's keen guidance, you guys are able to make your way down to the staging ground, to where you will be facing the first wave of these things. As soon as it's, unfortunately, the work is not going to be quiet for placing these explosives. So as soon as he starts going, you guys are going to be facing the first wave of Skaven. Any last words? Any last preparations?
I was going to try and do a bit of trap checking or...
Oh, the trap thing, yeah.
While we're in the area.
Yeah. Would you give us a challenging perception check, please?
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, look at us.
Re-roll that one, I feel.
Good of it. You know what? When you're not actually, tooth to sword with these things, you're getting all them bad rolls out of the way. So
Yeah.
good to see, guys. Look at that. Beautiful. All right. So what you're going to gain... you're actually able to not necessarily spot one, but you're actually able to place a couple of traps that would help with this. So you're going to gain another plus 10 on the first battle roll for this. So
cool.
Then I believe, guys, we have everything. You are ready to start facing the horde. One of the things you can expect from where you are placed, there is, unfortunately, going to be approaches from a bunch of different angles, but you will have fairly good fields of fire. So who has ranged weapons they can make use of?
Yep.
Got a sling, but I'm not good at it.
I have a sling, but is that go against my tenants? Because that's like...
Ooh, good point.
I mean, I guess we know they're coming to attack us, right? So
Yeah, it would. Oof, good question. I think it.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Let's take a
they
look.
are disease. They are disease carriers. I mean, they're not
Most definitely,
necessarily worshippers of Nurgle, but
yeah. Let's see here. What is
yeah.
the...
I mean, I will risk the I don't know. The
It is in self-defense. It's an army of Skaven that's coming in. Never kill except in self-defense. Yeah, there's no question what they're coming down. They're not coming down for a tea party, you know.
I mean, I'm decent. I mean, decent with the sling. So, but at least that's another. They don't. You know, I've been pretty good at hitting him in the head with rocks. So. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Does Rudy have a ranged weapon?
I don't think he does.
Okay.
Actually.
So Thognoth either. Okay. Then that's okay. Then, any last words, folks, before we
Any last words?
commence? Then I need to do two things. One, I thought of to prep beforehand, which is to give us the appropriate visual.
Nice.
I also need to change up our music.
Oh, yeah.
Enjoy that.
That looks like the cover of Raveling Hordes.
Might be.
On the whole one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the older illustrations for Skaven. They give so much steampunk stuff to them all the time in the new stuff. That, which is fine. Like Kranz Scry is pretty cool, but or Skyer, Scry. I think it's Scry.
It's
But the I kind of dig the old, just scary warrior Skaven as well. Then, first thing you hear is the sound of some of the skittering and chittering horde making their way through the tunnels. And unfortunately, with the echoing, at first you think, oh, these are just more of them, more voices of them and more sounds of them squeaking and chittering to one another in their blasphemous language. And that it's just echoes that makes it seem as if there are more. But then they begin appearing, and you realize it's not echoes. There are just that many. There must be hundreds of them who are trying to bear down on your little fortification. Our first cinematic scene is Let It Rain. Anyone with a ranged weapon, you can go ahead and make 2 attacks on them. It will just strictly be at challenging. There's no modifiers up or down for numbers or anything like that. You're trying to make the shots count.
Attack number 1. And attack number 2. I'm not great at ranged.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Remember, guys,
use
use your weapon, not your skill, because the damage you do actually will matter for the purpose of affecting their army.
Did not realize that.
Okay. No, it's okay.
Well, it says a straight 6 is the damage, so there's no modifier for strength.
Okay.
Mine's first one's missed.
Okay. Talther second one hit. Okay.
So it's 6 plus whatever the
Success level is. Okay.
yeah.
I missed.
Okay, for your second one, and then Alwyn.
Do my second one.
It's the first time I've used my sling in this game.
Nice. Hey, it hit. Do you use a regular arrow or an elven arrow?
I probably would have just used a regular, thinking that there might be a desperate situation later, because I've only got a handful, literally.
All right. So then that is 2 hits total. Okay. And then it will be a first round of hold this ground. So everyone pick a skill. This time you're not rolling your weapons. Everyone's picking a skill. and trying to oppose the enemy with it. I know what they are going to use. So let me know when you're... I'll go left to right here. Everyone got their skill picked to reflect them facing up against this massive horde that's crushing in on them.
Could we use, like, any skill we can make sense of?
If it's a skill that you can justify using, then yes.
Like, we're thinking, like, cool in the face of danger, or dodging their blows as they come in, or, you know, fellowship.
So remember what you're trying to achieve here. So narratively, you're trying to hold back the horde. Gotcha. What are you doing to do that?
Okay.
Okay. Everyone got a skill picked?
I was going to ask a question too.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like in a battle type of situation, Katarina would probably be casting like miracles, like martyr or something like that. So, or blessings of whatever is.
Yep.
So would pray be appropriate?
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
It will count towards the number of miracles you've used. Yep. So, but that's absolutely. That's also totally fits with Katarina's faith as well.
I saw that protect. I mean, like I saw that like. I saw that protect thing is an option too at some point, because she's probably gonna, if things go south, she'll probably fall back to Grozim and try to protect. So you guys, the way those cinematic scenes work is it's more the GM that prompts what's happening, gotcha, and then you respond. It's not that you pick an action in it, because not all of these are necessarily going to apply. Okay. Cool.
But yeah, so then Alwyn, let's start with you. I succeeded with 0.
So
what are you doing?
I was going to use, because this is up close and personal, I was going to use brawling.
Love it. Yeah, go right ahead.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and fight them off, literally. This is challenging, isn't it?
Challenging, yeah, because it's a contested roll.
Good grief. Let's redo that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can redo that. Yeah.
I mean, you did get 3 digits, in your roll, which is impressive, but...
That is... most impressive.
Nice. All right. So that is 1. So that is added to our breaking point. Net 1, because I got 1 degree of success. Katarina, you were praying?
Yeah, I'm going to pray.
Yeah, and they are going to...
she'll be casting miracles.
I actually got 3 degrees of failure. So challenging pray. Nice. 7. Amazing. You can see the light. Katarina's got her lantern in one hand, the horde of Skaven hitting up against you guys in your defenses. She is calling out, and light is flashing from both the end of her staff and from her lantern. Talther.
Where did all these fireflies come from? But if you look closely, they look like little doves.
I think Talther's gonna join up on the front ranks, waving his little trident around and just try to endure the press of bodies.
Okay. I got 1 degree of success.
So, challenging?
Yep.
Come on, endure. No, spending that point.
Okay.
Your last, is your last one?
No, I got 1 more.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you rolled... Oh, endurance. Yeah, shit. Okay, so then that was...
I mean, it's that or pray. Pray's my highest one, but...
All right.
I don't think it's time for that.
So there is... Talther sort of falls behind and has to give way a little bit, so that is 4 degrees of failure. Then Thognoth.
Taking the brush on my shield.
Okay. Love it.
So I'll be using parry.
I got 3 degrees of success.
Okay.
It's all right. It's all right. Remember, you can add your shieldsman, I think, to this as well, right? Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Now for degrees of success.
Very good.
The dice don't like us.
You guys can roll low if you choose to.
Wow.
I will spend fate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fate or a fortune? Fortune's a reroll.
Fate.
Fortune.
Right? Oh,
fortune is a reroll.
Fortune's a small one. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right on. Let's see here.
Nice. Okay. What's your shieldsman rating?
My shieldsman is might as well put it in there.
Oh, it says everything SL bonus 5, right?
Oh,
yes. So 4 is from shieldsman, 1 is the defensive quality of the shield.
Okay. So that is... I think that doesn't apply to skill checks. It applies to parries. So the shield rating would not add, but the shieldsman talent would.
Okay.
Okay, so that is 4, so it's 6 in total. All right. So while Talter is being overwhelmed by these things, Thognoth, you jump in, slam your shield into them, pushing them back.
Crushing back the... with like little, like skaven arms around the edges and like,
Yeah. And then finally, Rudy.
Melee basic. I'm going to support Thognoth and the front line and
love
hack
it.
away with the old blade. That's my challenging.
I
thought you were going to say you were pushing in the small of my back. You know,
get him, 1 degree of success. Isn't that a rugby move of like getting behind the guy who's in the front line and pushing him forward?
You have to be bound, yeah. So,
for those who
it's
like
the
American
push.
Yeah, I was going to say, for American
Tush
football
push.
watchers, it's the tush push in essence. Yeah, it'd be the tush push.
Yeah, good. Oh, nice, Rudy.
Hold on, I need to hit reconnect on my side. I just lost everyone's cameras.
There we go.
Oh, got everyone back. Okay. Sorry, how did you do, Rudy? I got 1 degree of success. You got 2. Nice. All right, guys.
Nice.
So with that, here's the upside. You got your ranger shots in, which has impacted their army. You then crushed up against them. Despite a little bit of back and forth, you've managed to push them over, so you've also managed to impact their army. However, every time you push back, hold this ground thing, the enemy army gets plus 10 on their next attempt to push in on you because they've weakened your defenses. So that reduces their army. That brings us to the end of the first round. What I need is for everyone first to give us a 1d10 roll, please. Oh, 1d10 plus 1.
Oh. 7.
Add that as if you had taken that amount in damage. You get to apply your armor bonus, you get to apply your toughness bonus.
Awesome, 2.
Okay, Thognoth is not taking any damage. Remember, if your armor stops things, you still take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Right. That's bad news. Okay.
So 1 point damage minimum.
1 point damage minimum always, yeah.
Okay.
I take 5.
Okay.
What's your toughness bonus?
My toughness bonus is 4.
Plus
And
1
do
for
you
his
still get
armor. Yeah.
1.
Oh, you rolled real high. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bending Ruthie up.
Rudy got particularly aggressive, got out there in front.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we have a moment of respite before the attacks, or are we just back to back?
Well, you've gone down. Next thing we need to do is see how the armies do. You currently have plus 20 to your army's roll, so you're rolling against a 50, a 5-0. They have a number of advantages over you right now, but who would like to make the tactics roll here? Who's feeling lucky?
Tactics.
It's not an actual skill check. This is just a flat roll against the army's strength, which is 50, 5-0.
50.
What skill would we be using?
No skill.
No skill.
Just this
I
strength.
can roll it. We can use fortune for this?
You cannot.
Right. Okay.
So just a D100.
D100 against a 50 right now.
Sounds 50-50 to me.
I assume there's going to be multiples of these. Do we
There
wanna
is.
just do it
Because the
in
result of
order?
each of these
Yeah,
reduces
let's take
the
it in
relative
turn.
strength of the army.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go first, and we'll just take it in
All right.
turns.
Thank you, Alwyn.
There we go. So it's a D100, yeah.
D100, yeah. Nice! That is 3 degrees of success, and it is a crit. Let me see if a crit
Wow.
actually has an impact, though.
Come on.
Makes us feel good.
Yeah. Okay, and then theirs, we're rolling against a 86.
Oof.
They have a lot of advantages this first round, and they've got more of them too. Okay, So your army currently is at a 30, a 3-0. It is reduced by 12. So you are currently down to an 18. They, you suffered 3, are reduced by 13. They are down to a 53. So, rough first round, guys. But, second, you asked John if there was a regroup. You do. Everyone can give us a challenging endurance test, please. If you succeed, you heal wounds equal to success level plus your toughness bonus. You don't take damage from that. You've already taken damage from the first encounter.
Okay.
Wow. So,
Think you're back to full health, Rudy.
that was good. I drew breath.
Nice. So yeah, it's a little bloodied and whatnot, but you've had worse hits.
Wow.
So it's success plus toughness bonus, you said?
Plus your, yeah.
Wow.
And you have to succeed to get any back? Is that correct?
You do,
or...
yeah. Well, no,
Okay.
it's your success level plus your, hold on.
Okay, gotcha.
She's dead.
Yeah, you will need to succeed because you're not taking damage from failed. So, all right. Looks like, so you guys, what's the mood like after that first?
That was tough. I mean, did Alwyn's traps have any effect? Or I guess that was taken.
They did. That was one of the plus 10s.
Oh,
You
nice.
had plus 10s from the Elven Intel, plus 10 from Alwyn's traps.
Okay.
If you
not
go ahead.
Yelling, hold fast, on the crush. And...
Yeah.
I thought he said get back, and so that's why I fell back. Your helmet
I thought you
muscles
said
are-
run. I thought you said flee.
I think we'd be fairly upbeat because that was the full force coming at us. That was all of them at
Right.
once.
Yeah.
I felt it.
Yeah.
I felt it.
I think
We didn't
fairly positive.
get overrun. I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I assume Grozim has started his work.
Grozim has been working. Yeah. Like basically until we end this battle, that's how long he's going to be working on this. So,
Sort of working around him. Yeah.
what? Oh. All right, so what Grozim looks up and he says, Thugnoth, close some of those advances. So, what you guys are going to need to do is suffer through 3 rounds as if we were doing the hold the line thing, where it's contested rolls where you take wounds for it. If you guys make through 3 rounds, though, you'll be able to add to the power of your army. So this will actually increase it up from the 18 it's at right now.
Okay.
Who wants to make the first roll?
So it's D10 plus 1. Are we?
No, this will be the same contested thing.
Oh, so we're choosing our skills.
I think Talthor will go first, just because narratively, I think it'll be good if what he's planning to do goes first.
Okay, what are you thinking?
He's going to use one of his blessings.
Okay.
And it is I'm going to use prayer, but it's going to be blessings of battle to help boost the weapon skill.
Nice. Okay, so go ahead and give us a pray check. Ooh, I failed by 6.
Oh, this is your chance to shine. Come on. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
So he stands up there, and there's the sudden gust of the sea breeze, and little salt particles in the eyes of the rats.
Yeah. Nice. Who's going next?
I think I've never used this skill, so I want to use it. But we'll see. So Katarina's going to use storytelling to sing a tale of battle.
Okay.
That's cool.
So it's entertain story.
Okay. Oh, so hold on. What's she doing?
So it's storytelling. It's an entertain skill. So she's gonna rouse us and tell of a tale of battle against in overwhelming odds, and how it was a success for the heroes.
I think that's a good thing to try in a different cinematic scene. Just in this one, you guys need to push back and seal off one place. So if Talther is already using his magic to try and advance that, that would be 2 of the 5 of you sitting this one out.
I don't want her to rack up all of her sin points and what's
So it doesn't matter. She'll just use a staff to push back then.
Okay. And so, like, keep that one in mind. I think there will be another scene where that would be beneficial. Just that for this particular thing, some of you guys need to do some of the heavy lifting here. So
yeah. So I guess she'll switch with. So Talther was wielding his trident. She'll go up there and switch with him while he prays.
Okay.
And
I failed by 3. Guys, I think we traded dice. Do you want to?
No, you keep them.
No. Okay.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good.
I failed by 3.
So we tied right now. If you want to win, because we both actually failed. You could spend a fortune.
Use a fortune point to just get a 1.
Yep.
I'll do that.
Okay. There you go. Rude, do you want to go next? If you need to step away, do you want to?
Somebody's going to come and collect some keys. I have to go and do that.
Oh, okay, so no problem. I thought I was worried you weren't feeling well or something like that. So
no, I'm good. But having said that, hold the line, and I'm going to use my melee basics.
You got it. All right. I failed by 1.
Come on. Oh, look at that.
You want a fortunate to get the edge out?
Yeah, go on.
All
Let's
right.
do that again.
You don't have to reroll. Does he reroll?
It's a challenging roll. So typically you can't spend on a failed check. You can't spend fortune to make a failed check a successful check. But when you're contested and it's a 0, you could spend 1 to just get more successes than your enemy.
Get a success. Yeah, just get 1 success.
Yeah.
No reroll needed.
That leaves Fognoth and Alwyn.
Yeah, I'll continue with a brawl in on the front line.
Okay.
Front rank. So.
Oh, I got a critical success, and I got 3 degrees of success. Sorry, 2, sir. 2.
I got 1.
Okay, so then it is 1. There's just a lot of them, right? Astra drags one of them off of you as you're getting a little overwhelmed, but what I'm going to do for the crit is we'll roll a crit. Whew. Okay. Devious idea, Madison. Devious idea. Thognoth, what are you doing?
Well, I'm plugging a hole, so I'm going in there with my girth and my shield. I'll go in there and fly in with a
shield
parry
skill once again.
Yeah.
Okay. I failed by 5 this time.
Okay. And I'll just I won't use the you said the shield's quality wouldn't come into play here,
The
right?
shield's
Just
quality would not. Your shieldsman talent would.
Yep. So I'll just put 4 instead of 5.
Okay.
Well, there's a solid failure. I'll
I mean, you do
last...
that is a success by 3 because it's a contested roll, and I failed by 5.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Leave it in.
All right, that'll bring you over what you need for the first round. So first round, everyone give us that 1d10 roll plus 2, and then Alwyn, would you give us I guess first let's roll a hit location.
Do you want me to do that as well, the 10 plus 2, yeah?
Yes, because they're critically separate from, rather than just giving you extra damage, we'll roll a crit and see how that resolves.
Apparently the rats took offense to my my salt spray.
Oh my god, yeah. Wow.
Luckily, I got a good toughness score.
Yeah. And you guys will have that round to try and recover as well. You got 2 more rounds of this to plug the point.
Do you want a D100, did you say?
Yeah, I need two D100s, please.
Okay, first one is 23, second one 50.
Okay, so secondary arm. And you got a mechadendrite, right? Sorry, that was last night. All right.
Sorry, I wasn't. 1d10 plus 2 from me as well, isn't it?
Yeah, yes, please. And this do the same thing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay, off arm.
Oh my god.
Jeez, rough. Hard fought ground, guys. My goodness. All right. Gaping wound. So you'll take 3 extra wounds, Talther. Or, sorry, not Talther, Alwyn. Friendly fire. The blow opens a deep gaping wound. Gain 2 bleeding conditions. Until you receive surgery to stitch up the cut, any associated arm damage you receive will also inflict 1 bleeding condition as the wound reopens.
I think we need some magical healing.
And if someone wants to do that as their second round rather than contributing to the breaking point, they could do that. So, Alwyn, what do you think happened here?
I think when holding off one of these or pushing back against one, his arm was exposed, and I think just a massive mouth come across and just bit into his arm, and it's just bleeding.
Okay, ugly. All right, but everyone's still up and fighting. Second round, second of 3. Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Okay,
I'm
shielded.
not going to make it.
Shield.
Oh, there's no breather between these.
I succeeded by 3, not for this one, unfortunately.
Jeez.
That's not
All
looking
right.
good.
Let's see here.
Oh, damn it.
And the sooner you make the breaking point, nice.
There we go.
I did succeed by 2 as well. So, do you want to spend a?
That would be +6, I think, with my SL bonus. Is that
Oh,
right?
yeah. So you already won by 4. Remember, you can also spend that to get your breaking point is 10. When you get to 10, that's when you've achieved that round's goal, and you need to have that at the end of the round once everyone's made their checks. So you're good with contributing 4, Thognoth?
Yeah.
Okay. To all 3, I think I heard something about a healing.
Yeah, actually, I'm pretty good at the actual heal skill. So how about I forego helping and get Alvin improved with that arm?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
1 sec. I'm doing a.
Fortunately, I didn't contribute anything. So the breaking point's neither going up nor down for your focus on him. And how much... Do you remember offhand what it is to treat bleeding?
Oh, my
but I
goodness
will
me.
spend a fortune port.
Oh! I'm sorry, we have no choice but to amputate?
Yeah, I'm gonna fix that. Is it still challenging though, right?
It is a challenging in combat, yeah.
Damn it. Well, I still heal 3 plus success level, so he gets 1 back, and I think bleeding would stop.
No, those are
one of
separate.
them?
Guys, it's each of them. One of the following. You don't get to heal wounds and get it, but...
Okay. We'll stop the bleeding.
No,
Stop
it won't,
them.
because you don't get to add your intelligence bonus.
Succeed.
Staunch a bleeding condition with each success level removing an additional. You failed.
Jeez. Well, he got you good.
So not this round, which means you're still going to bleed out for this round as well. Do you remember what the bleeding condition does?
I think it's
You
just
just lose a point.
wound per bleed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like 1 extra point of
Yeah.
damage? Okay, so you got
Yep.
bleeding 2 right now, so you're taking 2 points of damage.
So that's on my turn, so I'll do that now.
And spend a point of resolve to remove a condition as well.
Yeah.
If you want to do that.
If you got 2, that wouldn't clear it, would it? Or would it?
You'd lose
1 point
Yeah, they
clear,
are separate
2
conditions.
bleeding. All right, so yeah,
Yeah.
I won't for this turn.
You'd
anyway.
lose less hit points.
Yeah, but you might need that to
Okay.
do something else. I think.
So then Alwyn, Katarina, and Rudy have yet to act for this round. You guys have 4 towards the breakpoint right now.
I'm going to go down. I'm going to go down hacking.
Okay.
They're going to just overwhelm me, but I'm going to just keep fighting to the end.
I got
So
0 degrees of success.
I have got. I've lost it. There it is. Challenging. Go.
Come on.
Yeah.
You want to fortune that?
I guess I'm going to have to.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go to that
60s
again.
are pretty good. That's a pretty good scroll.
Oh, can I re-roll
Yeah,
on this?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, okay,
Yep, you
okay,
spend a
okay.
fortune and you're...
Here we go again.
Come on, big money. God fucking damn it. Okay,
Okay. Do your
so
worst.
it's,
'Cause you will.
let's roll an oops.
Don't say that.
It's
Don't
an
say
oops
that.
table. It's an oops table. Yeah.
Let's see here. Would you give us a
What can I roll?
percentile roll, please, Rudy?
Sure thing. 74.
74. You mishandle your weapon, or you drop your ammunition, miss your next action.
Okay.
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 Katarina or Elwyn?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I would go for it.
Yeah. Okay. It's similar. I'll do endurance this time. It's the same sort of value, but just trying to persevere and push through this.
I got
struggle,
4 degrees of failure.
I've got 0, so
Puts you
I'll
at
stick
8,
with
though.
that.
Well, right now you're at 8, so you got your breaking point to 8. Katarina just needs 2 degrees of success.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
I think she just has to fight, right?
Okay. Push through. Do you have, like, athletics that's better than your score?
Oh, I do have athletics a little better.
Yeah, you just want to push through? Rather than fighting, like, turn your staff sideways and try and push them off of you
I mean,
guys?
I can even use a club. My club's a little better than my staff.
Sure.
But athletics is. I'll use athletics. That's fine.
Athletics, you got it. So challenging. I failed by 1.
I failed by 3. I will use a fortune.
Got it. And as this gets dicier, remember you guys do have access to resolve, so you can get those successes for those clinch things.
0.
I did
0.
fail by 1, so that gives you your 1 extra.
Oh, you fell by 1. Okay.
Yeah. You guys are 1 shy of the breaking point. Do you want to spend another fortune to get an extra point to get that breaking point?
I don't think you can, right? Can you do that?
I think you can spend more than 1 run. You can't re-roll more than once, but you could spend fortune again to get 1 extra degree of success.
That's fine. I could do that.
Okay, so what do we see as Katarina makes the difference for this second round?
She just, I mean, she's a big woman. She uses athletics, and she just like probably calls out, puts her staff, just as like an arm bar, and just like pushes as hard as she can.
They all fall back. Everyone give us a 1d10 plus 2 roll, please. This is the damage from this round.
Oh, jeez. I'm at 0.
Yeah. I may be joining you. Here we go.
Remember, you can burn fate to get rid of damage from a round.
Oh
Well, I didn't know that was
me.
possible because this is a okay. I'll
Just-
burn a fate point and keep my 7 hit points.
Okay.
Okay, that's another 6.
Okay.
My fortune's already out, so fate sounds fine.
Okay. So then your max fortune would go down to a 2 then, remember.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm adjusting.
Then it is our final push to seal this off and boost your strength dice. The wave of Skaven, you can imagine your weapons are flashing out. Thognoth axe or hammer, I guess you're using right now, is just shattering skulls left, right. Alwyn is brawling with these guys and stabbing them out. Astrid is dragging them down. Rudy is carving a bloody scythe through them. Alwyn, you took your 2 bleeding damage.
Yeah, I did them before that roll.
Okay.
So,
So for this final round, you unfortunately see Rudy has been kind of knocked off and is off to... He's trying to fight for his life to get himself back with the group, so he's not going to be able to contribute to this roll. Breaking point is at 10. You actually lost your...
Yeah.
Who's doing what?
Thognoths continue to...
Second verse, same as the first for Thognoth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that makes sense.
Okay, here we go.
Pile in.
I failed by 1.
Maybe I'm trying to make my way to Rudy too, narratively, like to get him back.
I did fail by 1 as well. Do you want to fortune that, Thognoth, or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Last point.
Yeah.
Let's see. Go.
Come on.
Oh. Brutal.
That is horrible.
So you do get your plus 4 to it, so it's a net of 2 from the first one, or from the second one, but it is a
The
crit.
plus 4 would only be if I succeeded.
No, but it's contested.
Oh, okay.
Right,
Okay.
right. So like the
Okay.
yeah.
I don't know. I think I have to succeed for that plus 4, to be honest. But you can.
You're doing combat. It's whether this is combat or not, I guess.
Yeah. Let me take a look
It
here.
says if the test is successful for those talents, you have to actually succeed at your test usually. But I'll whatever you think.
Let's see here.
So,
I've never added it
what's the
before
rule, Sean?
without a success.
What's the rule, Sean? How does it
Oh
work?
yeah, successful use of the talent. Oh, that's interesting. So I don't know in a contested
Yeah.
what success actually means. Then
Right.
I guess it means you rolled under your skill. So no, that that probably makes sense. Sean, would you give us a percentile roll, please?
Yeah.
Let's oops it up here. 68. You stumble badly, finding it hard to right yourself. You lose your next move.
Next move. Interesting.
Okay. So we'll figure out what that means. It probably means just the same action, although you're trying to fight this. Now, what you could do, you could blow a resolve to set that to whatever number you want. Or a resilience.
Resilience, yeah.
I'm gonna hold off. I'll hold off for that right now.
Okay. So currently you got 0, and you're losing your next action. Who's going next? Only Talther, Katarina, and Alwyn are acting this round.
Yeah. Well, I shall try again.
Okay.
I think it makes sense to continue what we've been doing. So let's give that a go.
I failed by 5. So it's at 3. You want to do something?
I think I'm going to use a resolve. So I'm going to spend a resolve, and I'm going to turn that into a 0-1. Does it make any difference to criticals?
Yep. So that is 5 degrees of success for you. You can't set it to criticals. Criticals don't do anything in this other than...
No, so I'll just make it 0-1 then.
Okay, so then it is 5 plus my 4 is 9. You guys are 1 off from hitting the breaking point for this. Talther and Katarina. What do we see, Alwyn, with you? Because you're digging deep here for this.
So, yeah, I think I've got a Skaven literally hanging off of one arm, and with a sort of a push with Astrid as well. I'm going to fling it. This Skaven's going to come flying off finally, crash into a few of them. Astrid is going to bark at them, and they're going to be sort of shocked or surprised. Some of them that haven't seen the dog before, maybe. And it's just pushed back a sort of wave of them. And,
nice.
Maybe joined up with Rudy a bit, and just made a bit of a defensive line with Fognor.
Okay.
Just give us a respite for a second or two.
Katarina, Talther, what are you doing?
Do you want to go,
Sweating.
Talther?
Yeah, I'll try and take a key from Katarina, try to push these things back, get them off the two people who are like Ruthard and Thognoth.
Are you thinking athletics or brawling?
Yeah, athletics.
Athletics?
Brawling is
Got it.
not just about as good as our army.
I failed by 1.
I failed by 0.
That's
means
a
I got
net
it.
1. That's your 1.
Nice.
Then I guess Katarina, if you don't want,
I'm gonna try to heal Alwyn.
Okay,
That's
that
what
does
I was-
mean I get to roll against mine, and if I potentially get successes,
Okay. Okay,
if I fail my roll though, I contribute nothing to the success level. So,
Okay.
what do you think?
I'm just gonna do extra help, extra successes help.
Yes, yeah, because if you
Okay,
if
I'll
you
just
Push them.
I'll push him.
okay,
Yeah, if we get a breather, we'll try to heal.
I critically failed.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's hope we don't.
See how you do.
Success.
Nice. So you got 2. So you guys push them back, and with the mechanism activated to seal off a couple of these things, you guys have succeeded. Your army is going up by 10. You're back up to 28 from the 53 you were at before. And because you have succeeded in your goal there, everyone gets a fortune back.
Okay.
Okay.
Rudy will be back in this next scene, but Thognoth, you're missing your first action in this next scene. So you have managed to do that, but in doing so,
when you do the,
we're not rolling
damage.
Let's roll the battle check maybe now. So,
Are we taking damage? Because I've got to take 2 damage, haven't I?
oh, you do have to take damage again. Yeah, you take 2 damage, and then you're rolling your 1d10 plus 2.
Well, we get a breathing.
Oh, so I've done.
Okay,
Okay.
I take 1 damage then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I take 1.
Okay.
Stop off.
Minus 8 is 4.
Okay.
Yeah, we're pretty beat up.
Count your best armored spot, Thognoth, too, but just don't count your shield. I know, so it reduces damage in certain melee circumstances.
No shield, okay.
Yeah, just not for the extra armor that it sometimes offers when you don't use it. So it'll just be your armor plus your toughness bonus, your best armor spot.
Nice, Rudy.
Nice, Reese. Only one more. All right, guys.
I
Then
needed that. I needed that.
next up is Katarina for the battle check.
Okay.
So give us a percentile roll. Let me get a quick look here. You guys are getting
35.
plus 10 because you were using the prayers this round. They are getting plus 10 for the numbers.
So,
Okay,
so I got so it's 60, right? The
so the target number for you was a 38. So that is 0 degrees of success,
Okay.
but still successes. And they are rolling into 63 now. Okay. That means I failed. So you guys are inflicting 10 onto them. And you guys are losing 8 because of the failure. Yeah. So your power is down to a 20. Theirs is down to a 43. Now,
So,
recovery or the regroup. Everyone give us a challenging endurance check. If you succeed, add success level plus your toughness bonus to your wounds.
Please.
I'm spending a fortune on that.
yeah.
Oh, you can't believe it. I'm gonna have to spend a fortune.
Yeah, I guess not a fortune. That fortune we got, I'm gonna spend.
Okay.
Success
I'm almost
plus
out.
toughness. Okay.
Oh my god. Alwyn! There's the turnabout. We can assume you're
Yes.
losing your bleeding conditions too. Somebody will have a chance to treat you now.
Oh, that's good.
I am spending a fortune as well.
Okay.
So
There we
it's,
go.
it's
Nice.
what was the recovery again? It was
Toughness
success
bonus
level?
plus your success level.
Toughness bonus. Fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah.
Success.
That's big.
3. Toughness is 4. 7.
Big. I'm back to full. That was a big one.
Hell
Nice.
yeah. Okay.
I'm better.
Okay. So, what is the mood like? And remember, everyone already spent some fortune points on that.
Yeah.
All right. You guys are getting close to driving them off because you need to make the escape as well, too, right? Like if you place the bomb and then just try and run away, there's nothing to stop them from going in unless you're waiting around to like be on the Death Star, as it were. Then next cinematic. I guess first off, what is the mood like among the you have a moment to catch your breath?
Kind of gritty. I mean, looking at each other and, one more into the breach. Kind of
I think relief would be
yeah, maybe
Right.
relief.
looking around.
And maybe
Heavy
counting
breathing.
heads. Everybody's still here?
Yeah.
Who got swept away into the maw?
Yeah, almost. I almost got swept away.
Talthos looking like almost a human version of a drowned rat at sea, just because he's sweating so much and trying to keep himself alive.
Yeah, I guess we're all covered in our blood, Skaven blood.
Viscera.
Yeah. It's quite slick and nasty. Yeah.
But Talthor's kind of, he's got a little half grin on his face, as though he's decided that he doesn't mind if he dies down here, but he still wants to live.
Okay. So then, let me ask you this then, guys. Let me see here. Ooh. How gritty is our campaign, guys? Because we could make a cool check for everyone to see their psychological wellness.
Isn't this supposed to be gritty by default?
We got our answer then. Everyone give us a routine cool check.
Average.
Average?
Yeah.
Am I inventing difficulties once again?
Routine is Imperial Maledictum.
Yeah. I want you guys to travel to the Grim Darkness of the Far Future and then give us a check in a skill that does not exist in your character sheet, please.
Indeed.
Oh, it's gone. I've gone.
Okay.
We have a break in the line.
All it means is that you're going to have one degree of fear for the next round, and fear goes away at the. You'll be able to make another cool check for free to try and shake it.
Okay.
So Alwyn and Rudy, what's going on here that is shaking your?
I think I've heard that sort of ominous, loud growl of an ogre, like a rat ogre or something. Oh no, the big guns are coming. Sort of, it's getting to that stage where we've got to get this done and get out of here because that's going to wreck the party.
Okay. So each round, when we make their battle checks, guys, you take it's 10 plus the success levels that are rolled, the comparative success levels. That is what is increased or reduced that's what's reduced for each of the powers. You're currently at 20. I mention this because we're going to take our mid-session break in a second here, but one thing to consider is how you wish to assign your forces, because our next cinematic scenes, there's 2 you can assign your characters to. One is a duel. As Alwyn says, you just heard a rat ogre coming through, and someone needs to take that down. We're taking this 3 rounds of fighting with a rat ogre. Its confusion will not come into play. So it's 3 rounds of dealing with a rat ogre. You can assign as many of you guys as you want to that process. You can also assign people to bolster. This is the only time this battle you'll be able to do this. Whoever does it, you make a skill check. On a success, you increase the army's power by your success levels. So that 20 will be increased by whatever your success levels are. Katarina, you mentioned using a storytelling thing. That would be an opportunity to use something like that.
Okay.
So consider you can assign as many or as little to each of those tasks, but if you want to spread the hits around from the rat ogre, you're not taking the D10 plus whatever, it'll be an attack from the rat ogre.
Those things hit hard.
They have a rat ogre.
So let's take our mid-session break, guys. You can consider who wishes to face the rat ogres, who wishes to do the bolstering, and then we'll see what everyone's deciding in about 5 minutes. So for those listening at home, we'll be back in about 5 minutes. All right. Let's grab another book, guys. Here we go. All right. This is Dave's favorite track, too. Death and Axes.
It's a good track.
It is a good fight track, yeah. Agreed. Why don't you go? There we go. All right. So, everyone is back. There's a rat ogre incoming. I think I'm going to give everyone 1 fortune as well for each round that you guys have survived or fought your way through.
Cool.
Who is going to, if anyone, is going to bolster, and who is going to face the rat ogre?
I had a question about that.
Of course.
Blessings usually have an offensive or defensive kind of use.
Okay.
Would you have to be engaged to use the offensive one, or would that be considered bolstering?
What specific one are you thinking of? Just I can answer that quicker.
It's either one of the Drowned Man's Face or Sea Legs, one of my debuffing ones, to help Thognoth avoid hits.
Yes, you could use that in the fight. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I mean, would I be like engaged or bolstering?
You would be open to a potential hit.
That's what I was figuring. So you're not going in alone, Thognoth. Hopefully, I don't die by being squished.
Okay. So
I'm going in.
Rudy's going in. Thognoth's going in. I'm not volunteering your thought. I actually haven't heard your agreement to going in.
Of course, both are going in.
Oh, mine is infringed on Thognoth going in.
Yeah, I would assume I'd be on the. I mean, I would either be on the Rat Ogre. I would assume I'd be on the Rat Ogre. Otherwise, like I'd be solo doing the other one. Would be another. Just to put another strategy on the board, everyone else is on the Rat Ogre, and I'm holding the line by myself. Something like that would be another option, but I'm probably on the Rat Ogre. I'm throwing that out there to what everyone thinks. What do you
I'll
think?
just look back to you, Thog, and say, "Are you coming?"
That shield of yours is our best defense against that thing.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll be Rat Ogre. Sounds good.
Okay.
I'm in.
Then
And it's 3 rounds, isn't it? Is it?
3 rounds
Is that right?
of fighting the Rat Ogre.
Because that's 3 opportunities to bolster our strength. That's the only problem.
No, the bolster is 1. You get 1 roll with a bolster.
Oh, is it just 1 roll?
It's
and
just
that's
that
it?
you need to hold the Rat Ogre off for 3 rounds.
So we don't do the.
I'll do the. I could do the bolster.
I just feel that we're missing opportunity if no one does it. That's the problem.
What, the bolster?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I'll do the bolster.
yeah. I think 2 of us should do the bolster. So I'm going to do the bolster.
Okay. So 2 of you guys are doing bolster, and there are 3 of you are handling the Rat Ogre.
Hopefully.
All right. Do you want to do the bolstering first, or do you want to do the first round? Why don't here's what I'm going to suggest. We do round 1 Rat Ogre, 1 roll for bolster. Round 2 of Rat Ogre, second attempt at bolster. Round 3 of Rat Ogre. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So for round 1 of Rat Ogre.
That totally works.
Okay. Then,
For the
Talther, Rudy, and Thognoth, you see this thing break its way through one of those closed-off gates. It bellows out. Let me get the... I'm looking at the badass picture, but let me find it for you guys. Here.
I remember vividly.
And a reminder, when you take a critical hit, you can destroy or damage a piece of armor in order to get rid of it or ignore it.
And you can use fate as well, can't you?
Use fate as well, yeah. But you burn fate for that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the break in the armor will prevent the crit, but not the damage. The fate will prevent the damage.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's precisely right.
Uh-huh.
There we
Yeah.
go. Look at that smiling fella.
Don't like that guy.
Hey,
Nice Rat
guys!
Ogre.
All right, let's put him to the back
Just watched
here.
the Minecraft movie last night with my wife. The big scary hoggling guy roaring and had a little squeaky voice.
Oh. That movie's apparently doing really well.
Really?
Financially? Yeah.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it could have been.
Which one?
The
Minecraft.
Minecraft film.
Oh.
Like, I'm definitely... I've never played Minecraft in my life, so I'm not the
Neither.
target
I've
market
been
for
around
that,
since
but...
the beginning. I was never
so
really
is that
into the
the-
community, but I played the game.
Nice.
Is it The Rock? Is it
it's, Jack
Jason
Black.
Momoa.
Jason Momoa?
So,
Okay.
so basically the same fucking... Let's see here. All right, you guys can see the bar, but not the numbers, I think?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. Let me just do one thing here. Okay, and then there we go. All right. So this thing comes smashing through the gate and oh, was almost knocking over my coffee. Just racing down towards you. What is? Let's roll initiative. I guess because that'll just be easier.
Oh,
to-
okay.
Even I guess all of us are.
No,
gonna
no, just the 3
roll it.
who are facing him. Okay. Oh, I think I forgot to clear last time. Hold up.
Oh.
Oh, no, I
that's
didn't. No, I
terrible.
didn't. All right. Good. All right, and 5. All right.
Wow.
Okay. So, let's first off, anyone doing anything to try and attract the attention of this thing? Anyone really want to take the first hit from this?
I can. I'll curse it.
Okay.
I'll call it out a.
Give us
curse.
an intimidate check, please.
Oh.
Be challenging. Okay.
All right.
Nice. Yep, it's coming in on you, Thognoth.
All right.
All right, and let me see here. Oh. So I need the three of you who are facing this thing. It causes terror. So we need a cool check. Hold up here.
Oh dear.
It's a psychological thing.
I remember that.
Yeah.
You can use the non-permanent one.
Resolve?
Resolve.
Or,
yeah.
resilience. No, not resolve. Yeah, resolve is to
resolve.
become immune to psychology until the end of your next turn. If you guys just want to, everyone wants to spend 1 point of resolve.
I've only got the one.
So are you spending it or are you saving it?
I'm going to save it.
Okay.
My cool's decent, so.
Okay. Let me double check here because I think you suffer a penalty.
I'm going to spend.
Or
Don't we
Rudy's,
have to roll for it?
okay. No, if he's spending the resolve, then he's immune to psychology.
roll, yeah.
What about you, Thognoth? Are you rolling as well?
I'll roll.
Okay, let me just check what the penalty is.
I
here.
want to hold the line. I can't be sure of it.
Oh, your cool is kind of low?
It's all right.
And he's
It's all
suffering
right.
from fear for this first round as well.
Oh, am I still? Okay.
Yeah. So it's just minus
all
one
right.
successful, but it's only for the first round of combat with this one. So the second two, you won't be suffering it unless you get terrorized.
Yep.
Okay.
Richard doesn't want to pee his pants.
Not at all.
All right, give us a challenging cool check, please, Thognoth and Talther.
Don't challenge me. That's good.
Thognoth holds. Talther,
It's a
I'm so
50-50.
close.
I assume I get fear, right?
you get terror 2.
Terror.
Ooh, what's terror?
Terror, some creatures are so profoundly unsettling so as to provoke a dire, bone-chilling terror in their foes. You gain a number of broken conditions equal to their terror
Yeah, I'll
rating.
reroll that.
You want to reroll, you want to spend your resolve to be immune to psychology.
That's been the resolve.
Okay.
Oh, you mean I could have just rolled and then spent? Oh, never mind.
Well, it means I get it, but then I spend it so I don't suffer from it. So I still use a
Yeah.
penalty.
Okay.
I should have done that. Never mind.
All right, so you are not broken. Thognoth, you've seen worse.
Yeah.
They
That was awesome.
shattered
That's cool.
one plate, but that was, chest, but that's it. All right, so that was what it was doing going in. Now it's coming in on you. Go, 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 go.
I believe Talther left off a small cliff last time to avoid one of these things. So
And let's go. All right. Would you give us a parry check there, Thognoth?
Okay.
Okay.
it.
Fuck me. I got 4 degrees of success.
Wow. Blimey.
You do get +1 Thognoth for its size.
Oh, look at that.
So that is 5 degrees of success, plus you get the extra 5. So your shield, I guess you're using?
Shield.
Based on the SL bonus? Yeah. Okay, let me double check one thing here. I will say one thing. This is we're playing Dark Eye quite a bit. Dark Eye, the way that they model larger creatures, you just simply cannot use parries against some things. Like you need to get the fuck out of the way, or you need to, because an ogre smashing you with a shield. If you parry it, you're just going to shatter your arm, even if the shield holds.
But they're not taking into account a dwarf, it doesn't sound like.
Let's see here.
We need to have like a bottle of whiskey nearby or some sort of spirits every time Kevin mentions Dark Eye. We take a shot.
Every time I mention it, it
drink.
gets closer to the possibility of them releasing a new English language version, and you get to get all my stack of
my
German-only source books that are so fucking cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah, I've actually thought about getting like either a French or Spanish version of some hard to find RPGs.
Yeah,
So,
well, I imagine, Carl, your Spanish is better than my German, so you probably would not be relying.
I mean, I mean, it'll go slow at first, but I even like in college, I was able to read Portuguese and Spanish pretty readily, and even
Nice.
write reports and stuff, or whatever papers from those things. So
Yeah.
Portuguese is really close.
Yeah. When I took Spanish and French in high school, I was like, man, these Italian and Portuguese are also very similar. Just
Yeah.
pronounced very
Romanian
differently,
too.
though.
Romanian too. Like I've heard
Oh, really?
Romanian, like and I can pick out words here and there from Romanian as well.
Okay.
So.
So the so there's no other effect, but it is able to stomp as a free action. So I need Talther, Thognoth, and Rudy to each give us a strength check, I think,
Strength.
or athletics,
Right.
because you can benefit from training in this.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Challenging.
Just is it challenging?
I failed by 1. Yeah, challenging.
Yeah. Okay.
Thognoth.
Yeah, it's just not going to be.
Well, I failed by 1 though, so.
Okay.
Yeah. And although it has the higher athletic score, so it would win in the case of a tie.
Okay.
But then Talther, did you win?
I did.
You did. Nice. Okay, so Talther's good. Thognoth, do you want to fortune that?
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Here we go.
Nice. All right. So you're good. Rudy, currently you are tied. It will be winning. If you spend 1 fortune, you could add 1 to the success level, and then it won't affect. What it is you would take damage equal to its strength bonus modified by its size.
Yeah. Okay. So, how many fortune did we get back? Did you say?
You have thus far got 2 back in total from the fight.
Okay. Thank you. In which case, I will spend one of those 2.
Okay. Then it is Thognoth's turn. What do you doing, Thognoth?
I'm gonna hack away.
Okay.
We do not get outnumbered bonus on this, do we?
Because of its size. No, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah. But good question.
Indeed.
I succeeded by 2.
Is there an advantage for its size on melee? Do I get plus 10?
Plus 10. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
How'd you do?
I got I think I said 2 degrees. 2 degrees of success. Okay, so you're trying to get in, but this thing's flailing around. So succeeding, the way it works basically is if you guys are able to take this thing down or neutralize it or whatever else, you're going to have an easier time for those 2 extra rounds. But it didn't, just because you didn't hurt it, you held it off, Thognoth. So, Talther, what are you doing?
Alrighty, I'm attempting to make it as unsteady as it tried to make us. I'm gonna try to invoke the sea legs on it and give it, make it blind, deafened, and fatigued.
So this is prayer number 2, right?
3. So this is gonna get me a sin point.
Okay.
Okay, come on.
Well, also you have to roll, don't you? Because you have to roll some other answers.
Yeah, I'm clicking on it.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
By 1.
Wow.
I've got my fortune point. Can I take it up?
No, you have to. In Imperium Maledictum, you can make a fail into a success. The reason you're able to spend it in the contested ones is because you're not,
Rolling it again then.
Okay.
Come on, Manon. We need this. Oh.
I'm afraid Manon is not available to answer the phone right now. If you'd like to leave a message, Manon will give you a call back at his earliest convenience.
Well, it's
You could
that's it
spend
for
a
me.
resolve.
I don't have any.
Are you out or
I
resilience?
spent it not to get terrified.
Oh, what about resilience?
I have one of those. Sure. Let's do that and make it last, like the entire fight.
Okay.
Well, we'll say I rolled a 33 or something. That gives me double the duration.
Okay. All right. So then you truly, your voice harsh and ragged, you call out to Manon, and with force of will, you draw the sea god's attention down way beneath Olden elites. I'll give you a fortune back for that. That's a pretty big twist. Rudy, what are you doing?
Supporting Thognoth, trying to maneuver as best I can to sort of make best use of our numbers, and I will attack.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So was that a target bonus of 10, did you say?
Plus 10, yeah. Yeah, I am.
Plus 10, got you.
I got 4 degrees of success.
Oh, okay, great.
Sorry. 7!
Whoa,
Look at that.
Hell yeah.
All right, so that's a net of 3, right? And so it's 9 damage.
9 damage.
Okay, keep an eye on that health bar there. Here we go. Big money, big money. So
Pretty tough.
that is round 1, though, guys. Who is rolling our
It's
first?
updated on my screen. Is that updated?
Hitting the thing. Come on. I don't think this is. All right. Alwyn or Katrina, who's doing their first bolster check? And what are you doing?
It's going down. It's going down.
I mean, is this affecting like all of us, and they can hear? Thognoth and them can hear, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. You can hear what you guys are doing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna tell a tale because I looked it up on Warhammer Wiki. So
Nice.
I tell a tale from the Skaven Wars when the Skaven were almost overwhelmed Middenheim, and this is how the tale of how Manfred Skaven Slayer gave his name. So Manfred had, with the dwarves, had fought the Skaven below that had gone too far, and the other Skaven, because Skaven are smart like that, they came to the surface of Middenheim and almost overran the city, almost killing the Graf, his father Gunther. But then Manfred came back to the top, seeing his father's desperate situation, cried for Wolf and the Graf, and they hacked their way into their entrapped allies. And Manfred defeated the warlord Burmick one-on-one.
Hell yeah. All
One-on-one,
right.
and that's how he got his name, Manfred Skaven Slayer. And I'm using one of my meta currencies to give me an 01, which gives us 5 successes. So
Hell yeah.
Resilience.
All right. Your army is up to a 25, as Katarina is calling that out. I'll give you
Get
one.
him, Thognoth Skaven Slayer.
That's great role playing, great effort, and great use of your narrative meta currency. You get 1 fortune back as well.
Okay.
All right, round 2. We're at the thing. This thing is surrounded and drowned, but it's so battle furied. It's still. Oh my God! Yeah, you cannot leave coffee behind.
It's ridiculous.
Remind me after to tell you I shared this last night with the guys in the 40K game, but I couldn't figure out why my house smelled like motor oil last night. I will tell you why it was. Okay, so then, it is going to randomly attack unless someone is trying to draw its attention. Thognoth, are you want to suck up hits, or you want somebody who's got some fortune points to try and take the next hit?
I'll curse at it again.
Go ahead, give us an intimidate check.
Okay.
Catastrophically, I didn't critically fail, but I basically failed my cool check as badly as I could. He's attacking you again.
I'm under this thing's skin. I mean,
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I called you out, Thognoth Skaven Slayer.
Nice.
Oh, that's true.
Go ahead,
You missed
Thognoth.
it.
Give us your parry check, please.
All right.
Fuck me. I am not a crit, but I just rolled a nat 1.
Oof.
But at minus
got a-
10.
And I got a critical failure.
Okay.
Burn some fate on this one.
It'll just be an oops. It won't be of injury. Because it. Ooh. So. Oh, and that hard fought resilience that you got back, you could blow that.
Oh yeah, you can match it.
I'm trying to remember what.
Resilience
how much
allows you to
damage
set the dice to whatever you want.
Yeah. What does an attack look like again? I'm trying to remember how much damage it
It
does.
shattered your breastplate last time you got
Yeah,
hit
it
to
does.
keep it
Because of
alive.
its size, I multiply the damage by there's a multiple of its success levels and
If I
strength
remember
bonus.
correctly, it was in the 20s.
The other thing,
okay.
you can use fate as well, can't you, to avoid all damage
Yeah.
from one hit?
Yeah, that's burning fate.
Yeah, but that's another option.
Yeah.
Right. I guess I'll go resilience. It's fine. Okay.
Okay.
That sounds good.
So what does it look like? This is a perfect parry. I got a nat 1 on my attack roll. What is your... you could set it to be a critical at 11, which would give you more success levels than him, so you would successfully parry. And because you got a crit on your defense, you would roll a critical on him.
Yeah. Let's do it.
That works?
Yeah, 11.
Okay.
Yep.
So, now, let me double check.
Wow.
here.
Go for the throat.
Okay.
Okay.
Give us a D100 roll, please.
All right.
75. Body.
That's good.
And then give us another
Oh.
percentile roll, please.
This is where you need that. 100.
7. You know what's really cool about the new... So the Rogue Trader sheets actually incorporate the critical hit tables
Oh, yeah.
into the roll now. It's really nice.
It's nice.
Nice.
Gaping wound. 3
Nice.
bleeding conditions.
Oh,
And 3
Helps.
extra wounds. So look at this. Squint hard, guys.
Oh, it's gone.
Done
It's
it!
dead.
Well done, fuck off!
All right. Let's try this. Second verse. Here we go. There we go. All right, Thognoth. Now, what does this look like as you put everything into this parry that you then lurch forward and get a slashing hit on him?
I mean, I think it smashes me back, but then I push forward, and then I reach over the top and crank it with my Warhammer on the noggin, or in the body, rather, in the shoulder.
Ah, so hard.
Yeah.
You split its toughened hide open, leaving it bleeding. All right, then it is it's free strike. So everybody, go ahead and give us I think it was a athletics check.
It's
So-
athletics.
Yeah, because it's stomping.
the stomp.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Talther, I succeeded by 4.
Did not.
Thognoth, I succeeded by 4. Rudy, by 3 on each of those. Rudy, I failed by 1. Okay, so that's 4.
And there's no bonuses going on here.
No bonuses.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just it.
Okay, so
Just it.
Rudy's avoided it. Thognoth and Talther. As this thing is flailing around, I am picking up and putting down too many bucks, guys. What is going on here? Here we go.
Ruthard times it so like when it stomps, he's in the air. He jumps in the air.
Exactly. You got to put more time in on Mega Man. Come on. All right.
Wow.
Oof. All right, Talther, you get your full, both Talther and Thognoth, you get your best armor, not your shield, best armor rating, and your toughness bonus. That is 14 points of damage.
I'm going to burn a fate point and ignore that
Okay.
because that would take me out.
Okay.
Yeah.
6, and so I take 8.
Okay. Then, Thognoth, what are you doing?
I take 8. I'm gonna smash away.
Okay. Get with the smashing. I succeeded by 2. By 3.
Alright.
Oof. That's good.
You get plus 10, remember, as well.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, remember to roll
Oh, I
your
didn't
weapon.
have the 10 on there. I did not have the 10 either.
Yeah, and remember to roll your weapon as well, too, not your skill, guys.
Oh, yeah. My
That's
bad.
okay. So I think it's 6, isn't it? For the...
Let's see here.
I got strike mighty blow a couple things, so it's more than 6, I think.
Wow, that's a good blow.
I'm going to
Yeah,
click
I
it
think you
just
can-
for the sake of the information. There
Awesome,
you go.
thank you. So 8. Oh, plus
that
3 is
plus
included. Okay, so that's 8, and I got 3, so that's 4, so that's 12 points of damage. This.
Oh, okay. That's 5, is it? Yeah, that had an extra
Body
10
and-
on it.
Go.
So,
All
yeah.
right.
Okay, all right.
Nice, Thognoth. You also would get an advantage, too. I think you've got 2 successful hits. Did you hit it the first time or not?
Rudy hit it.
I did.
Rudy
Yeah,
hit it
Rudy
once,
did
so that's
one.
1 advantage.
Yeah.
Thognoth
Yeah.
hit it a second time, 1 advantage. So you got 2 advantage right now.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
There we go. I put it on my token
Yeah,
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
for the group.
yeah.
Yeah.
For the group.
For the group.
I'll try and strike it. I'm trying to emulate Thognoth as best I can, but it's a weak
Okay.
source version of Thognoth.
Then
Really.
we'll go with your action
Come on
afterwards.
now, Rudy.
Tother.
Come on, now.
Nice.
that.
Look
Okay,
at
let me
that.
see. It's I actually
Yeah,
failed by
Rudy with
2,
the
so that's
60.
8. That is
14.
14. So
nice.
look at that. Nicely done. All right, Tother, what would you like to do?
Alrighty, while the wind and whatnot is whipping around that thing, trying to keep it at bay, Talther's going to dash in there and try to spear it over Thognoth's head.
Okay.
Come on.
I got 2 degrees of success.
I failed horribly. Got that one fortune I'll spend. Just
Okay.
the odd chance that, I mean, we're near the 3 rounds. We can.
Okay, so go ahead and give us a percentile
Wow.
roll, please, Tother.
How many times has that happened this today?
We've had
where-
3 oopsies today.
Yeah. On a re-roll, you know?
Yeah. 'Cause,
All right.
37.
So
roll 20, we need somebody to go in there and tell roll 20, high is not good for us. Stop it.
your
Yeah.
melee weapon jars badly. Your weapon suffers 1 damage. Next
just
round,
bought
you'll
this
act
thing.
last regardless of initiative order, talents, or special rules as you recover. So what it does is reduces the damage of your weapon by 1. Okay. Then we have our second bolster. Alwyn, what do we see with you?
Well, I'm going to run this past you, see if you think it makes sense.
Okay.
I was going to try.
I am easily
And,
bamboozled.
Yeah, I was going to try and pick out a particularly sort of instrumental or like a leader of the Skaven. I was going to try and shoot it with an elven arrow.
Yep.
And try and pick one out as a key member of like a. I don't know. Didn't they have some sort of wizards or
They do,
Skaven
Greyseers.
sorcerers and stuff? Yeah, Greyseers. So I want to try and pick one out that might
Yep.
scare him if I get a good shot in on it.
Absolutely. Go ahead and give us
Nice.
a ballistic skill, or whatever it is, the attack with your arrow.
Should I
At
make a
challenging.
weapon attack, or should I do a?
No,
ballistic
just go ahead and make it a skill
skill?
check. Because it's just
Skill
a success
check, yeah.
level we're interested in. Does your elven arrow grant you a bonus to hit, or is it just a damage?
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
To hit. Nice.
Okay.
it gives me plus 10.
Sweet.
Okay.
So I'll do.
So
I'll
do it
roll.
at challenging with plus 10.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
10. Okay.
Come on.
Nice.
Okay. 2. You satisfied with that?
I think it could get worse, so I'm going to go with the 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's 27 now is your army strength compared to their 43.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Then we're in our final round with a rat ogre.
Thank goodness.
So then
Oh,
it
yeah.
is. Oh, and I think we do need to roll for damage for Katarina and Alwyn. So give us a 1d10 plus 3, please.
That's
In
3.
addition to your bolstering, you are fighting off. The other guys, you got a rat
Fighting,
ogre,
yeah.
so you're good.
11, so that is.
Oh my goodness, that's like me. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, Darren.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. All right, rat ogre. Thognoth, are you drawing this thing in on you once again?
Let's see. That's a little less A little less eager this time. With his 7 wounds left. Sure, let's give it a shot. So
Okay.
he curses at it for a 3rd time.
Intimidate, please. I got a critical success on my cool.
Did I say? What did I say? Did I say I was cursing it? I don't know what I was.
Why is it laughing? What?
Yeah.
So all that means is I think I'm going to interpret it that it's definitely not attacking Thognoth. I won't go just as a because it's doing the opposite of what you intended it to do. So,
Yeah.
Talther and Rudy, would you each give us a D10 roll? High roll is the lucky one.
What does lucky mean?
You get your chance to be a hero. 7. Rudy! Look at that. All right.
He's one of the
Rudy,
most luck left.
this
It's a
thing
message
has
for
its
you, Rudy, I think.
full attention on you, so you call it. But this thing, I think that last hack you got in it, Rudy, just really got its attention.
That really hurt it.
Also,
yeah.
I've been cheating. It bled last round too.
Oh,
Do you bleed?
Yeah.
Only
Yeah,
when
that's
the
great.
GM remembers. There you go.
Yep. And it doesn't it have like that sea legs on it too?
Yeah.
I thought.
It does. Yeah. Oh, for make the check.
Oh no, it's only if it moves. Otherwise,
and it's not
gonna-
moving.
It hasn't moved really.
Okay,
Yeah,
Rudy,
it's just the penalties to its test and whatnot.
Hello.
would you give us a parry, please?
No, I haven't got that one.
Oh, you don't know. Well, I mean, your melee basic.
Your
Yeah, your whatever your
basic,
sword skill
Give
is.
melee basic.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yeah,
got
yeah.
You. Just a minute. Let me find it. Oh, there it is.
I succeeded with a
try.
0,
Okay, let's it's
and you get plus 10
challenging.
because of the size difference.
I do. That's very kind.
And the sea legs.
Oh, and see, yeah, plus 10, so plus 20.
So channel
Okay.
your inner Felix.
So let me just go back. That's 20. Okay. Challenging. 20. Submit. Go.
Yes!
Come on.
Another critical hit. Give us a
Wow.
percentile roll, please, for hit location.
Okie doke. Come on. Come on.
You know,
Get him,
Rudy
Rudy.
with his 60 skill levels, and I don't know if he's weak sauce anymore. He's pretty weak in the front line
Yeah.
guy.
30.
30
Not
right,
to
so his
work on it.
primary arm. And give us another percentile roll, please.
Sure thing.
Make him drop his weapon.
Okay. I mean, as you can see, that'd be difficult to do.
Yeah.
No, he slices it off.
All right, 65
65.
is deep cut. Another 2
Another
bleeding
bleed.
conditions.
Wow.
And gained, well, it says 1 stun condition, but he's immune to those. And suffer a torn muscle minor injury.
Ooh.
Take a hard endurance test or gain the unconscious condition.
What?
Whoa.
We'll take that. Yes, please. We'll take that.
I succeeded on that. His
Oh,
unsurprisingly, his
come
toughness is fucking huge. So,
Yeah, yeah.
We wanted to roll for that one. We wanted to roll.
with the luck that you guys are going, you'll get a critical success and remove the
Yeah,
hit.
that's true. Yeah.
So what's our advantage cost count now?
Well, you don't get it for.
3.
It's only in the group advantage rules.
Only
It's
in-
only when you do something, not when you're responding to
do it.
something. Current advantage pool is 2.
It's attack.
Yeah.
It was
Only on your attack.
So when you attack or whatnot, this was your critical success on a.
It felt like
defense.
an attack, you see. It felt like one, yeah.
It really
like an
did.
attack.
Yeah. That's huge. He's bleeding out at 5 per round
Bleeding
now.
5 now.
Yeah.
Wow.
And if he was not immune to stunned, then you would have inflicted that on him too.
Yeah.
Stomp time, guys! Everyone, give us a athletics check, please. So
my
Talther,
goodness.
Thognoth, and Rudy. I mean, I failed by 1 for Talther. I succeeded by 0. So it's a tie, which means it will win, Talther. And I failed by 2 for Rudy.
We'll have
We
to
don't
take-
get any bonuses here on this one, do we?
No.
No.
So
not
Thognoth
this
is
one.
good.
unless the sea legs did something, but I don't.
No.
Critical.
Success. Nice.
Wow.
So it's not going to have any other impact, and but you did succeed by more. Talther's the only one, unfortunately. So Talther, 14 points of damage.
Minus my armor is 9.
Okay. There you go. So
I've got 1 fate point left. That's it.
okay.
Okay.
Then Thognoth. What are you doing?
Hammering away.
Okay.
Good. Good dwarf.
Plus 20, right? Plus 10 for its size, plus 10 for sea legs.
Correct.
Wow.
It is. I succeeded by 1.
Yeah, the sea like this, like kind of blinding it, so it's easier to hit it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
Remember to roll your weapon, please.
Oh my god damn it!
It's all right. It's all right. This is why I'm sure they put the separate tabs on, right? Is because to avoid that kind of thing. But 7 degrees success, and we can scroll up. I think it's 8 damage, isn't it? As a base?
Yes, it is.
For yours? Yeah. Okay.
12.
So that is, I rolled 1 degree success. That is 6, so 14 damage again. Look at that. Big. Minus. Go. All right. And then Talther?
I think Rudy's doing so well that I'm going to try to make him better at it. So I'm going to activate another blessing
Okay.
and do blessings of battle. Maybe I'll hit Thogmot with it too if I get high enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. I think we need to roll a d10, don't we, for how many...
No, you said that once I do so many, it starts just ticking up automatically, 1 and 1 and 1.
The sin?
To the sins, yeah.
But there's a point where you're
It's only-
not...
It's only when I failed the check do I have to roll against the sin chart.
But you failed your last one.
Well, I spent a point to make it a roll.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Your resolve. Okay.
Okay, I guess it's roll for sin stuff then.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you did just use the... This is hubris.
Section.
This is hubris because you use your resolve to force Manon to do something.
Yep, it is.
How many sins do you have?
I have, as of now, 3.
3 sin points.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the Jeff of the session. I'm absorbing all the bad rolls for you guys.
That's rough. That's really rough.
Okay. Give us a so a D100 plus 30.
Have we done this before? Is this the first time we've had the...
Once before.
Once.
Doesn't sound right. 30.
John, please roll
close.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, 56. I shall not aid you. You suffer a penalty of -10 to a skill associated with your deity and for the next 1d10 plus sin points days.
Okay.
So reduce your sin points to 0 and give us a d10 roll. So you got 1d10 plus 3.
So D10 plus 3?
Yes, please. 9 days. What are the skills associated with your god?
Prayer and healing.
I'm going to give you
right?
-10 to pray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds about right narratively, doesn't it?
Yeah. And if it was with spending the resolve before.
That's
Okay.
tough.
So there is a sinking feeling that maybe it's like you feel seasickness, Talther, very briefly, as a sign from your god that you are out of favor. Rudy, what are you
Gotcha.
doing?
I am. Do you know? It's the flashing blade once again.
Okay.
Let's see how he does. He's trying to back up Thognoth as best as possible.
Okay. I failed by 2.
Let's go.
5. Okay.
There you go. In again.
So
In
11.
again.
Let's see here.
He's been
Go,
working on
another
his blade
solid
craft.
hit.
Yeah.
With that, the tide turns, guys, and this thing, I think stupidity sets in, and it's going to wander off in the fight and allowing you to sort of retreat.
Bleeding.
We are now rolling, I think it's John
Yeah,
who is
bleeding.
rolling our next battle check. You guys have used magic this round? Your army strength is back up to 27 right now.
Nice.
So I think it is a 37 you're rolling against. Let me double check.
I'm not having a lot of luck with the D100 rolls.
Go ahead, John. 37 is what you're rolling against. Now is when your luck turns. Look at that!
Yeah.
Beautiful!
Oh, come on.
Okay. Then for
Manon is a very fickle god, just like the sea.
53.
That was all
The
you,
ebb-
Telfer.
the ebb and
That was all
flow.
you.
That's
Okay.
right.
So
you
that
took from me
was
just to give now.
3. So you reduce them. They are down to 30, guys, after this one. And yours, I actually rolled an 11. Criticals will not have an impact on this, but it means that you're down by 15. I think so. Down to 12. 12 versus 30. 3-0. So now regroup. Everyone can give us. First off, you succeeded survived another round. Everyone gets 1 fortune.
Good.
And everyone gets
thank
to regroup. Give us a challenging endurance check. On a success.
Not this time. Not this time.
There you go, Alwyn.
I'm spending it.
Spend mine.
Yeah,
Nothing.
I'll try it again too.
Okay. You've talked me into it.
Yeah.
There we go. 1.
Yeah, okay.
So it's success plus toughness, right?
No.
Yeah, success bonus plus toughness. Whoa, fuck not.
Here we go.
There you go. It's what, plus 10?
Plus 10.
Fuck me, that's awesome. All right. So, that is down. Then. Once again, I think because this is going to be a challenging one, you guys are facing once again an attempt to breach. They're throwing their whole horde against you. Let me get rid of this rat ogre because it has been driven off. Okay. And Thognoth, do you currently have a resilience? Are you missing a resolve right now?
Well, the resilience is the big one, right?
The resilience is the
Yeah.
big one. If it is at a 0, then you can't get resolve back. But is it at 1?
No, everything's 0. Resilience, resolve 0.
Okay. Okay. All right. Then, guys. So the thing coming in is it is going to be another breach. So it'll be a 3-round thing. You're taking 1d10 plus 4 because we're in our 4th round of this fight each round. The breach, that's only those who are facing that off. The enemies get plus 10 on this, but you're only making 1 skill check for each round. You need to get that breaking point of 10 for each of them. If you... Let's see here. If you succeed on this, you will increase your army's power by 10. If they breach through, they'll gain by 10. You can also have people hold back and bolster if you wish. So do you want to put everybody in the front line to face this thing coming in for 3 rounds? Or do you want to bolster? Those who are bolstering will not take hits.
But I'll volunteer to bolster.
Yeah,
Okay.
that Talther bolster.
And the 4 of you will hold the front line.
Yeah.
Better not to try. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Then.
I can still attempt to appeal to Manon, but I have been penalized for it heavily.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you able to use any more miracles in the round after Wrath of the Gods, or is it dictated by the outcome of that?
It's just the sin points are washed
Minus.
away, and unless I did something bad on the chart, I'm still good.
Okay. So then, oh god,
get
you're
the
going
worst
to beg
one.
to Manon after he rejected you? Talther.
Maybe. We'll see.
You're standing in the rain with a fucking ghetto blaster over your head? This is... Oh, man.
I got other things I can use.
Little Peter Gabriel. All right, I'm done with making those references. Then, those who are on the front line. Let's get to it. Alwyn, Katarina, Thognoth, and Rudy. You're up front. Talther, why don't we do the same thing? We'll do first. Do you want to save it after the first round, or you want to make your bolster after the second round?
Let's go after the second round.
Okay, that sounds
Make it more like climactic.
Love it, love it. All right, who would like to go first in the resistance against the Skaven horde?
Anytime you see Talther back there praying, apologizing.
I promise to
Groveling.
drown myself at least twice a day.
I'll go.
You go. Here we go. I failed by 2. What are you doing, Thognoth? Skill-wise.
Shield, parry.
Got it.
Okay. Ooh.
Nice. Okay, so that bumps you up to
11.
11 to 13, actually, because I failed by 2. Great first start, Thognoth. Bro, into that horde. He's Skaven Slayer. Do you not know? He's got the name from a priest.
Yeah,
Who would like to go
Katarina
next?
called it. Yeah.
Nice.
Who's going next?
Okay, I can go next.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna call on my endurance to keep battling on against these waves of Skaven.
I failed by 1.
I've got a. Oof! I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, lovely. Wow.
Very well. Okay, so I failed by 1. That's 6 then. You guys are at 19. Well ahead in the break point. So again, you can use other skills if you choose to do other things. It just means that I get to roll against their thing uncontested. Katarina and Rudy, what are you guys doing? So for instance, you could use first aid to try and help.
Yeah, we are well ahead.
I've been preparing for this.
Yeah.
And so it's the flashing blade once more.
Here we
as I
go.
go in. I'm going to try and carve sort of as Thognoth is pushing them aside with his shield and cutting. I'm just cutting them down, like just behind him, or possibly not.
You just see the exchange. Thognoth is saying, "Kill the ones that I missed." Rudy's like, "Yeah."
I failed by 0.
Nice.
Oh, look at that!
4. You got 23 right now, guys. So Katarina, do you want to make a check or you want to do something different?
Well, does that extra successes help us, or how, is it
They won't at this point. Like unless I would have to roll 14 degrees, so 14 success levels in order to have you guys fail this first round. So you're pretty much free to do what you like.
Okay, I'll try to call in a miracle to give. Well, heal is. Can I actually heal in battle?
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
Heal. Yeah, heal's probably better than doing a miracle. So I'll do that.
So who do you want to heal?
Challenging. Ruthard.
Rudy. Yep. Go ahead. So challenging.
Yep.
And this is the one where it's the intelligence bonus modified by whatever your success level is.
Yeah, but you got to make it to use it. So
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
So I got lots.
come on.
Hopefully it's not worse.
All right. Hold on.
There you go.
Yeah. Normally, it's we just roll it against average or something, but in combat,
Yeah.
so
Okay. What's your intelligence bonus?
Her intelligence bonus is a 3.
3.
So
4
so-
wounds back there, Rudy. Okay, and then let me roll for them. Well, I actually did roll more for the 4, so it reduces it a bit, but you guys have held your ground for that first round. Everyone give us a 1d10 plus 4.
okay.
Not to tall through.
Yeah.
You
So
fortunately
reason
have
I
everyone else
stayed
holding
back.
the rounds. There you go, guys.
That's how you do it.
It's a little better.
That
Remember,
is
1 minimum.
Lucky.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is it right?
Yeah,
Okay.
regard armor
Good
always. You take if your armor if they hit you,
call.
you always take a minimum 1 point of damage.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
okay.
Oh, dang, Katarina, holy cow.
Yeah, 13 minus 5, so 8.
Okay, Katarina takes a big hit. Round 2. Who's going first?
She's gonna go down.
I'll go first.
Okay,
I am
failed
So
by
holding-
4.
holding back again, right? Holding kind of
Yep.
parry, the shield.
Come on.
There we go. That is not great. Don't.
I did fail by 4, so you would have succeeded by 3 on that right now.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any fortune. So
Oh
sounds good.
shit. Okay.
Oh, phew.
All
Well,
right, so Thognoth is beginning. He sort of fought himself a little too far forward. Rudy's carving
Yep.
his way out, and they're beginning to start to move in. It's going to be a
Yep.
little more challenging this round. Katarina, Alwyn, and Rudy. Who'd like to go next?
I'll go next, if that's okay, and I will do my usual to try
Fighting?
and support Thognoth
I
as
succeeded by 3.
okie dokie.
Come on, Rudy.
Oh dear.
You want to fortune that?
Am I allowed to with a fumble?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
only,
Okay,
some,
I'll do that.
Like Zweihander, you can't re-roll. Savage Worlds, you can't re-roll. But a lot of the games we play, you can.
Got you. Let's try again. That's look at that.
Okay. So that is, I succeeded by 3. I said so that's 1 net. So you guys have 4 thus far. Katarina, Alwyn, what are you thinking?
She has to fight, I guess.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay. Are you using athletics? Are you using your staff or your club?
I'll do athletics.
Athletics. Got it.
Yep.
I failed by 3.
Failed by 0.
So that's 3.
Plus 3, yeah.
Yep. So you guys got 7. In total right now, Katarina's getting in there and pushing, shoving things back. Alwyn, you need 3 success levels for this. No pressure.
Okay, I'm gonna wade in with some swords this time.
Okay.
Melee basic.
I succeeded by 1. No, I succeeded by 0. Sorry.
0. Okay. I'm gonna spend a resilience.
Oh, burn it.
Yeah, I think it's desperate enough that we need to
Okay.
do something.
All right.
So-
Wow.
So then, what do we see as Alwyn's drawing on his resilience a second time?
I think he's got both swords out, and he just sort of slashes out and takes 2 heads of the Skaven off, and they just sort of look a bit scared for a few seconds again, just to give us that
Yeah.
bit of momentum.
And once you guys, again, you guys have pushed things back. You know what? Because you've spent that to get a crit, let's say, and because Katarina got a crit, let's say half damage for those. So everyone 1d10 plus 4. Alwyn and Katarina divided by 2, rounding up. It is grim and perilous. So
Yeah.
Oh.
And we don't
So
get any
7.
endurance. We don't get any endurance checks or anything, do we? No. So
Yeah, so
No.
7.
so it'd be 7 for you, Katarina. Then you apply your defenses.
Yep.
Okay.
sorry, what did
Still
Tempest fall? Was it?
1d10 plus 4. Yeah, 4th round of.
Got you.
Hopefully, my bolstering will help.
That's
shortly.
it. 6.
Okay. And-
which is 6.
Okay. All right. So another fearsome round of combat, and then Talthar, what are you doing to rally? It's a challenging roll of what?
Prayer. He has been on his knees the entire time, just holding the light up and lifting his voice to Manon, and then he just, pleads
Okay, so-
to help bolster the
Challenging
skill.
prayer at -10.
Yep, I got it programmed in. So challenging. Guide their blades into the skins of your foes, Manon.
2. So
Nice.
strength of the party of the army is back up to 14.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we're into our final round here, guys. If you succeed in this, it'll be +10 to your army for the next battle roll. If you bring you to a 24 compared to their 30, if you fail, they'll be rolling against 40 to your 14. Who would like to roll first?
Okay.
I'll
I'm
leave it.
going down. I'm out. I'm pretty much out. So I think I'm going out with a blaze of glory.
All right,
Nice.
get in there.
Okay.
I'm going to just do what I can.
Okay.
So that's
If I might, you could then, in theory, use, if you want to go with resilience, you could burn resilience and pick a number.
Yeah.
okay. No, I'm gonna. He's gonna go with his skill.
Okay.
He's been practicing for this. He's gonna rely on that, and it's challenging. No bonuses.
Here we go.
No.
Okay. I did
I
fail by
will-
2, so that's a net 1.
Okay.
You good with that?
I'm gonna blow my last fortune.
No, reroll. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
You still have to escape.
That's true. Well, maybe I won't get out.
Nice. All right, so that'll be a net 3. Awesome. So Rudy, Thognoth is about to get himself in there, and Rudy actually carves his way forward. You're having to catch up for the first time, Thognoth.
What's going on?
What's going on? Alan's also been carving your side too. Who's up next?
I will follow up. I'll be in Ruthard's wake.
Okay. Ruthard's Wake, my favorite Irish play. I succeeded by 2.
All right. So that should be a +5.
That's a +5, so it's a 3. You guys are at 6 towards the breaking point now. Katarina and Alwyn, what are you guys doing?
She also is gonna try to go out fighting.
Yeah. Is it athletics once again?
Yep.
Okay. Fuck me. I got a crit success. So I got success by 4.
Oh, 4. I'm gonna reroll that.
Okay. Come on, big money. Nice.
By 2.
So that'll
by
be
2.
-2, bring you down to a 4.
Ouch.
You could resilience it as well. Pick a number.
Yeah. I could do. I'll use it. 01 will give me 4 degrees, right?
Yeah, 1 would give you 4 degrees success, which would mean 0. So it would not put you forward or back.
That's the best option, I think.
Okay. So you push yourself forward. Alwyn, comes down to you once again.
Okay. I shall go into brawling. I think they're just all over us. I think I'm just trying to throw them, bite them off.
So I failed by 5. I just rolled a 90.
Oh, good.
Oh, still better than me. Right, I'm going to re-roll that one.
Okay.
Good grief. Okay.
Come on.
That's better.
Critical success, too.
Oh, there you go.
So half damage, and that is enough to get you over the breaking point. You have won this thing. Let's roll damage. Rudy is taking... I think everyone's taking full except for Alwyn. So...
Is there any way I can assist someone else? Can I use my crit to, like, help Rudy or someone?
I mean, Thognoth seems to be doing pretty well. Oh, you mean one of the ones who's actually going to get really badly hurt? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Can I sort of give them half damage and take full damage or something?
Absolutely. Yeah. I absolutely buy that.
Okay.
So who's taking the half damage? Is it Rudy or Katarina?
It's both of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, Katarina is a
better toughness, or I don't know. I guess Katarina would be the one to get Rudy back up. So I will help Katarina, I think.
Okay. So
Nice.
Katarina taking half damage. Everyone give us a 1d10 +4. Katarina, you divide by 2. Oh, fuck. So it's 7 points of damage for Katarina still.
0.
Jesus.
0.
7, because you got 5 armor, don't you?
Yeah, I have 5. Basically.
So you take 2 damage net.
Oh, 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rudy, where are you?
That's right.
I have just now, on that 7,
Yeah.
with my armor and toughness, that takes my current wounds of 2 to 0.
Okay. Oh, right, your armor. That's amazing. All right, so at 0.
You're just prone.
Yeah, so you're not prone, so you could recover in this regroup afterwards. So you're down, but you're not unconscious.
Okay.
Then,
narratively in the battle, one of Alwyn's arrows whizzes by and catches the deadly blow meant for Rudy.
nice. So then, guys, because if you're
Nice.
holding your line, that brings your army total to a 24 against their 30. You also have used magic this round because of Talther's prayers, gives you a +10. 34. Sean, you were rolling for your army this time.
Okay. Percentile coming.
Go. Okay. I succeeded by 2. 34, you fail by 1. That would be 9 damage on them. They are down to a 21. And they... by 1. You guys are down to a 13.
So there's still a chance.
There's still a
so many
chance.
dead skaven.
You guys can roll your regroup check.
Okay. Oh yeah, endurance.
Is that endurance? Yeah.
Endurance, yeah, at challenging. Everyone regains 1 fortune before you roll that too.
Okay.
I will spend it immediately.
Okay.
Oh, I can't believe I failed it.
Oh, good. 3. That's awesome.
8.
I'm gonna have to spend it immediately just to try and stay in the game.
Take it.
No. Wow.
Okay. How did everyone do? Oh, is Rudy still down?
Yeah, I can't recover.
If it's time to use a heal skill, I can try
Jack,
to
can you
help
use
him.
it?
Yep.
You gonna go, Talter?
If we have time, I don't know if we do it before conflicts.
Well, here's what you can do. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to. You can use your things. We're now doing countdown. We have 23 minutes left in the session. This battle is finishing today. If you succeed in this, it's going to be a 3-stage thing once again. If you succeed in this, you're going to flat out give -10 to their army. That'll bring them down to 11 versus your 13.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Then, so your advantage will be gone as well too, Thug. I should have mentioned that, but then, what is the mood like as this final thing? And you can hear Grozum call at you, just a wee bit more. Then we've got to push him back.
I think it's exhaustion as well. I think it's just wave after wave of it. It's like, will it ever end?
Does no one have
so many of them?
Does anyone have any healing drafts?
I do. I have healing drafts.
Do you want to just? Because I think that just restores wounds flat out, doesn't it?
I think so.
You could use that during your regroup.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Yeah. I'll force. He's not unconscious, right? So.
Just prone.
Rudy's not unconscious, so.
Nope.
I got 2. So.
You immediately gain toughness bonus equal your toughness bonus and wounds back. So if you're pouring both down his craw, 2 times your toughness bonus. Rudy.
Got you.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Katrina.
Okay.
Okay.
I got 1 of those left, so get a pinch.
Tother, before we dive in, would you like to try again with a rallying speech? This is the final push. You tried before in the bar. It was not receptive there. People weren't receptive
the
there.
leadership. He's gonna like stiffen his back and say, "In the darks of the sewers, we have sown a sea of blood from these Skaven. They will not take us."
Go ahead and give us a challenging leadership check, please.
Oh,
Oh, you spent your fortune.
I did. I had to, otherwise,
It requires a leadership. You got the difference in the power, which is only 1. Yeah, you only need 1 degree of success.
Fortunately, I don't have any. I have fate, but fate won't fix that.
No, you got no resilience left, I guess, eh?
Yep.
It's 0010.
All right, then, guys, we are throwing ourselves in once again. Final round here. Here's the upside. This is not another breach, so they're not getting +10 to the round. This is you guys taking the initiative and taking the fight to them. So the rolls that you were rolling against, they had +10 on all those rolls in the last round. Back down to regular once again. So, who would like to roll first to try and push them out for this final countdown?
All right,
If you don't hear a synth hit after I say that word, then you're younger than I am.
This is all offense.
Okay,
Offense,
Thognath,
right?
you're up first.
Yep.
I succeeded by 2.
This is offense, right? This is
Yeah. So whatever you want to do. I mean, you can describe it narratively however you like. Part of the offense is also reducing the mobility of the army. So whatever you think is best.
and no need to roll the weapon. I'll just roll the skill, right?
Correct. Yeah, for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Since I was relentlessly rolling the skill when we finished rolling the weapon. All right.
I blame the Grim and Perilous Master for that. He should have been clear.
Totally fair. Ooh, that's pretty good.
Fuck yeah. So I got 2 degrees success. That is 4 net. So that is off to a good start towards your breaking point for the first round. Who's going next?
Can I call on the bow? Now we're sort of taking more of an offensive.
Yep, I buy that.
So I'm going to use me bow skill.
I failed by 2.
Oh, 6.
Whoa, ho, ho, ho.
Nice.
That is 8 in total. You guys are currently at 12 for your breaking point.
Nice.
I mentioned that because remember, you can use skills like healing if you choose to just let me roll against the success.
Right. I think Ruthard's blade is singing again.
Okay.
Or not.
Let's see. I failed by 3.
I failed by 2.
So it's a net 1. You got
best I can do.
13.
Okay.
Okay. Talther or
See.
Katarina?
I can go.
What do you want to do this time?
This time she's just gonna bite. I think.
Okay. I succeeded by 1.
Come on. I'll use my.
Fortune?
I got a fortune left. Yeah.
Okay, go right ahead.
Come on.
All right, so that is 4. You guys are down to 9. Rudy, or Talther, it's down to you.
That is like the worst thing to do. Okay. He's just gonna try to muscle his way through with an athletics check.
Love it.
Just to the blast break free.
Okay. I failed by 3.
I failed by 0.
There you go. That's 3. Breakthrough. First round, guys. You have succeeded. Everyone, give us a 1d10 plus 5.
Yeah.
That's 5.
8.
I've got leather armor. It's like
Minus 5, 7.
that's it. I'm out.
Remember your armor.
Your armor plus your toughness.
leather. I've got a leather jack.
Yeah, but your toughness bonus as well.
5.
So you're 0
Proceed.
again.
I'm at 0 again. Yeah.
Okay, so Rudy is then. So remember, you can this round make use of those things, and if
If you
you
got fate, you could avoid the damage.
if your armor avoids it altogether, you still take 1 point of damage. Remember, always minimum 1. Okay, round 2.
I'll spend a fate point in that case.
Burning a fate point.
Yep.
Okay,
I've got no choice.
okay. Rudy is still up. Next round, guys. Round 2. Who's going first?
I'm gonna keep hacking.
Okay,
I'm gonna keep hacking.
Rudy's up. I succeeded by 0.
Okie doke.
Nice.
1.
That is 1.
1.
Rudy's hacking away against his hordes of Skaven. Who wants to go next?
Oh, falling behind
There
Rudy.
we go. I failed by 2.
All right. There we go.
There you go.
Nice.
That's 5. You guys are at 6 so far. Taking the initiative.
Fire off. Arrow.
Got it.
Trying.
I failed by 5.
Ooh, 1. So that's another 4, is it?
4 more. You guys are at your 10 right now. Victory is within grasp. Talther and Katarina, it's down to you guys.
I think I'm going to use a skill to help heal Katarina so that I know it'll risk it, but I don't think she'll survive the next round of wounds.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to
I'll
give
just
her...
be unconscious though. But,
Yeah, but I'd rather you be able to act.
okay.
You could let Katarina go first.
Yeah.
To see, I suppose.
Yeah. Just see. Yeah. Let me go first, and then
Okay.
Okay. What are you doing, Katarina?
she is gonna go back to the athletics thing.
Okay.
Instead of swinging
I failed by
the
4.
staff. Okay.
Come on. Come on.
Nice. That's 5. You got 15.
Okay.
Talther, what
So
do you
this-
think?
We get exceedingly unlucky. I'm going to try to heal Katarina.
Okay. Go ahead and give us a challenging heal check.
Nothing.
Dang. Okay. I failed, so I did nothing. You guys have succeeded on your second round. Everyone roll 1d10 plus 5, please.
Okay. 7. So 2 for me.
Okay.
All right.
You could burn a fate. You have 5 fate, right?
Yeah. Well, she'll go down to 0. It's fine. It's not dead, right?
Well, no, because if you take 2 points of damage, that'll take you below, so you would take a critical hit.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm still up, but only just.
Okay.
I just can't keep taking these big hits.
So critical hit.
Give us a D100 and then a D100 minus 20.
So D100 minus 20?
No, D100 first for hit location, and then D100 minus 20.
Oh.
Because
Right.
you didn't take enough hits to put you below your toughness bonus.
Right.
So minimum 194.
So
Right leg. Give us 1D100 minus 20. So 67.
Oh,
That
67. Yeah.
Torn thigh. You gain 3 bleeding conditions as a weapon opens your right thigh. Pass a... Oh, you're already unconscious, so...
No, I'm not unconscious. I'm prone, right? Technically.
Well, at 0, don't you also gain unconscious?
No.
Just prone.
Just prone? Okay, so then you need to make a challenging endurance check. No, you're just down. You got 3 bleeding conditions right now, Katarina.
Okay.
Okay, so that tears her open. Otherwise, everyone is around for that round. Great. Guys, final round. Who wants to go first?
Yeah. Well, Katarina's going to try to heal herself. Or I guess I'll see
Hold on.
the action would be.
Let's see.
The tenacity could do it if you get multiple successes. Or are you going to go for health?
Yeah, you give a... you could make a healing check. Are you trying to resolve the bleeding conditions, or are you trying to restore wounds?
Yeah. Probably the bleeding conditions.
Okay. So give us a challenging heal check. You'll restore remove 1 bleeding condition for each one you roll. Each success level.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
You staunch that wound on your thigh. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
4 more of you to contribute towards the breaking point.
Okay, I'll head in there.
Okay.
Still on offense, right?
Succeed by 0. You can choose to describe it however you like. It's a narrative thing. So if you think that you need a break point around which your allies can rally, you could choose to use shield.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try to cut off some of my foes that are heading for my, try to clean them out, rush them.
Yeah. I mean, Katarina went down, so perhaps you just rush over. You're like, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't have her.
She's. I mean.
Yeah, I can't get all awkward and stuff.
Adjusting the collar of your gambeson or whatever.
Right.
It's not a gambeson. What is it called?
Corset? No.
No, I can't remember what the neck thing is. Gorget,
Yeah.
Gorget, isn't it?
Yeah,
Gorget.
Yeah. All right, so that is 5. Because I rolled 0, so that is 5 degrees of success for you. Excellent start to the final roll. Who's going next?
It could be me. I'll
Okay.
try and back up Thognoth again if I can.
Goes another vicious melee. I failed by 4.
That's 5 then.
Rudy, you guys are at the breaking point already.
Nice.
Okay, I shall see if I can do something to give Talfa some opportunity to do something else. So yeah, I shall shoot.
Have a
once
careful shot. I
again.
failed by 1.
Yeah. Come on. Oh, that ain't good enough, really.
Want to fortune that? I failed by 1 so far.
Yeah. Let's go for it.
Okay.
Come on.
There you go. 13.
Okay.
Talther, what are you doing?
Well, I think I failed on Katarina to heal her, so I can't do it again on her. I could try with Rudy, though.
You try?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll try that. Come on, I gotta get at least one heal.
There you go. Beautiful. What's
There you go,
your
you get 7 back.
7 back?
Wow.
Nice.
That gives me a chance to keep standing. Okay.
Rudy,
Hey.
you got to carry Katarina. I know she's big, but
And I
come
got to
on.
roll for the Skaven.
Okay.
Let's see how much they can get. In theory, they could roll well enough to bring you guys to 9.
Okay.
I reduce it by 1 to a 12. Guys, what does it look like as the lot of you push them back?
Nice.
I think they have like a break, you know, like we punch a hole, and that leads other ones to like scurry out of the front line.
Yeah. Everyone, 1d10 plus 5, please.
We get a fortune point
Goodness
before that?
me.
You know, because this is the final round. Okay,
I'll
get
take
the.
Consistently.
Okay.
I'm at 0.
Oh no.
At
Katarina's
0
gonna
or
be
below?
0 too.
Because like,
Oh, no,
how much you go
I'm
below
I
matters.
went down 1.
By 1. Okay. The reason it
Yeah.
matters
Yeah,
is because
we-
like that's the kind of critical hit you would take then.
Yeah.
How about you, Katarina? Only down by 2,
So
right?
she only done by 2, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we got 2 down. Everyone else is still up.
Yep.
Awesome. So
Thanks
start
to Talther.
Talther. Give us a percentile roll, please, and then a percentile minus 20.
There you go.
Okay.
Ooh, 12.
Thank you. 53 is to the body. It's body of 1, which I think is almost nothing. You gain 1. Tis but a scratch. You gain 1 bleeding condition, Talther. Katarina, same thing. A D100 and then a D100 minus 20. 53.
53
Body again.
and minus 20, right?
Yeah,
So,
D100 minus 20. Come on.
in there.
Low. 49.
49.
49 is ragged wound. 2 more bleeding conditions.
All right.
All right, but that brings it to the end. Guys, your army is a 23. For the first time in this conflict, your army is stronger than theirs. Did anyone use miracles this fight?
No.
Okay, so you're rolling against a 23. Rudy, you're
I was
rolling
hoping
against a
Katarina could do
23.
it, but yeah.
The
Let's
rally, unfortunately, did not succeed. So you're not getting a plus 10 from that. Let's see if there's anything else. You're gaining... yeah, 23 versus 21. They are rolling against a 31. I think that's it. So then, Rudy, you were rolling against a D100, please, against a 23.
Oh no.
Wow. Okay, so that's 7 degrees of failure. That is 3 you inflict on the other side, bringing them down to an 8. Or no, 21. 3 down to an 18. Then they rolled actually only 3 on you. I rolled a 80 against their 31, so I failed by 5. You guys are down to an 18. It is a matched game, guys. I think we're into... What do you think? What is the strategy here for this final round? Are we just throwing ourselves wholly into this round per round?
Yeah.
Oh, regroup,
I thought that was the last
regroup.
round.
Yeah, that was the last one, wasn't it?
You guys need to defeat them. I was hoping you guys would defeat them.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Wow.
Very good then.
Everyone make a regroup roll.
That's challenging.
Oh, fortune?
You get 1 fortune, yes.
Okay. I'm trying to milk everything it's worth. Jesus.
I am just not getting it.
I'm
Nice.
good.
Thugna's killing it at these fights.
I read those endurance rolls. I've got those.
I think I need
own
to
those
take it
endurance
back.
rolls.
You told us last time he's motivated by fights. It really
Yeah.
is clearly the case here. So,
Yep.
Jeez, okay, I got nothing back.
I got nothing either.
I guess you get your.
no, if you fail, you don't get anything back.
Yeah, you have to make it.
Okay.
I
Okay.
did a re-roll. I spent my last fortune, but I got all my points back.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
So here's what I'll let you guys do. We're doing 1 round of skill checks. You're taking damage. If you want to take on the hits for one of your allies, you'll take double damage this round. So it'll be 2 hits,
2d10
not
plus 10.
multiple. Sorry?
That's 2d10 plus 10.
No, it'll be 2 separate hits. So you can apply your armor and toughness bonus twice. Yeah. So if, for instance, because Katarina and Taltha are down, 2 of you could take their hits, but still try and get the break point.
We're still conscious. We just can't.
Whoever wins this, incidentally, will just get plus 10 to their roll. So they'll give you guys plus 10 if you succeed in this one, like, emergency round thing. You're only taking 1 hit at the end of it, then we're rolling our next battle roll, then you'll regroup.
Yep. Okay.
Okay? Let's do it.
Can I start the round doing something?
If you're doing something, you're taking a hit.
Oh.
No, just sit tight.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, those of you who are down...
We're bleeding
I'm
anyway,
assuming that
so-
any bleeding conditions have been stabilized, so you don't need to worry about that. But you guys are effectively not... If you're participating in the fight, then you're going to be subject to those attacks. So...
We'll see. Well, if we need to, we will. I mean, I can. Right, you can. We're prone, but we can.
Yeah, that's true. You can see how things go with the others. Let's see.
Yeah.
Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Excellent.
I failed by 6.
Oh, come on.
Whoa. Okay.
Knock off.
Let's see here.
This is it.
I
Show them
charge
the
into this
Steven
guy.
Spielberg.
Okay.
Let's see. Pop him. Hopefully.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh,
Wow. You're at 13 already. Who's going next?
That's good.
You don't want to follow that, do you, really?
Come on, lads.
Skaven Slayer's living up to his name here.
Let's go.
Rudy, okay. Rudy, I succeeded by 1. So that is
Same here.
0.
And I'm on 60. Does that make a difference? I don't know.
No, if it was a contested to, like, you know, it just... Yeah, so...
Okay.
You guys are 0. Technically, you won, if that matters whatsoever, but you contributed 0 success levels
All right.
to
yeah,
it.
that's fine. We're
Yeah,
still at
it is.
13, right?
It's a moral
Okay.
victory, right? So Rudy's holding his own. Alwyn, what are you doing?
Well, when
Yep, I shall loose again.
I failed by 1.
Oh, look at that.
Success.
Wow.
Critical success.
That's
We've been
cool.
saying you can have damage from one of those hits. So
Okay, I'll take 1.5.
1.5. You got it. Okay, so then that's enough. You guys have round. So you're going to get plus 10 to the next battle roll. Let's first do damage on you guys. Alwyn's taking 2 hits. Who else is taking 2 hits?
I'll
Take 2 hits.
Can you?
Okay, so 1d10 plus 6 for each of those hits. Your second one, Alwyn, will be divided by 2.
Okay.
And I do it twice, right? When
You do it
plus
twice,
6 twice.
So just take that.
Oh, remember you armor and toughness reduce it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is brutal.
I think I'm gonna fake that first one.
Take the first one. Okay.
Yeah. Just in case.
Okay.
I just haven't got the
Glad I did.
armor to deal with this.
That's 8 for the second one before you apply your armor.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the wave hits you guys. Alwyn has got Fate steps in to protect him once again. We're back to the start. Darren, you guys have
was
plus
me.
10. You're rolling against a 28. They are currently rolling against an 18.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
Oh,
That is 0 degrees of success, which means 10 on them. So they are down to 8, and I rolled a 98, which means 1. You're down to a 19. Guys, what does it look like as you drive the rat army off?
I think maybe the middle of the line kind of falters and what, do we give chase? And they're running, and so run after, hacking them from behind, and then they start truly fleeing, and we're hacking them from behind, and
the heavy stench of the musk of fear covering the air. All you can hear is the sound of squeaking and screeching as they're fleeing your blades, your bows, and your might.
I can see Rudy trying to sheathe his blade, but he's actually not strong enough to get the blade into the scabbard.
Now, with that, Grozum has finished, and you guys are making your run for the surface.
Yep.
You have driven them off, so you will reach there.
Okay.
As you start moving, Grozum...
I guess I'll use a resolve to move to get up. Right.
Oh, yeah. Well, hold on. First off, having what you see, Thognoth, because you are the one to stop, Grozum looks at you and shakes his head. I cannot risk one of them coming back. Go.
Wait a minute. What?
I put my hand on his shoulder, and are you sure?
We cannot risk them. If they sabotage it, this is all for naught.
But you're going to get out, right?
He looks at you. The two dwarves look at you in the way that, I think, at least for Grozum, it's not like, oh, you stupid manling. It's a matter of like, oh, you precious child.
Yeah.
You don't know the iron that's in dwarves.
I'll tell your clan. And I pat his shoulder.
Does he need... Well, Katarina, I remember she rolled really well for this Dwarven War thing a while back. Does he need to take the oath before he goes to satisfy his honor? Because he was going to take the oath.
Technically, you do need to be a slayer, you would need to make that formal oath and whatnot, but I think if someone celebrates his doom, I mean, if he didn't technically take the oath, but the doom is that he died saving an entire city from a horde of Skaven.
Yeah. Right.
We have witnesses and
I'll say I'll write that he took the oath if you recount the tale.
Okay. He says Grimnir will know your lies.
And I won't.
I'll face him. And he gets a little twinkle in his eye. And I'll fight my way into the halls of victory.
You will. You're the best as they come, my friend.
Go. I've got enough on my shoulders without your sentimentality. Go.
And I touch it. I reach back and touch the clan weapon, poking above my head, and give him a wink and run off. Turn my back and run off.
And as you guys run, your Lord knows for how long you've been running. Talther's leading the way, having scouted before. And that's when the first rumbling of the explosions hit you guys. We'll talk next time about what happens when you get to the surface, but there is a couple of things I'd like you to do. For one, everyone gets a fate point for driving off the horde. Second, each of you, without the promise of reward, went down here. So whatever your motivations may have been, saving the city seems to have been important enough for you to try and risk your life. Everyone gets a resolve back.
Oh, nice.
Resilience or resolve?
Resolve.
Okay.
Resilience. Resilience.
Resilience.
Yeah. Everyone gets a resilience back.
Okay.
And we have come to the end of our story with the Skaven and the rat folk.
Dun, dun, dun.
Everyone receives 500 XP.
Oh,
This has been a long-term party ambition to free the Skaven from this, so 500 XP for everybody for achieving that goal.
wow.
All right. Then, for those listening at home, thank you so much. Hold on, let me get us back to our main screen here. There we go. All right. For those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for session 35 of our ongoing Salt, Silver, and Sin campaign. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. I'm way behind on my commenting, but at the end of the month, I'll be able to get a chance to get caught up. I will get caught up in the next couple of weeks, and if you're leaving a comment, I will respond to it at some point. In addition, there's a link in the description of the video to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, where all of us are active, and we have a channel there dedicated to the many Warhammer games we run on the channel, as well as most other campaigns and games, other sort of games, GM chat, virtual tabletop, advice. There's a terrific, helpful, knowledgeable, and friendly community over there, and you're more than welcome to join us over there. There's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have an incredible selection of new role-playing games, board games, and card games, they have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs like, say, The Dark Eye role-playing game, published by Ulysses Spieler. If they don't have something in stock that you're looking for, you can put it on a want list and they'll send you an email when it comes in. And if you make a purchase of $10 or more through their website, be sure to enter the code Happy Muse Year. It's listed in the description of the video down below, all caps, all one word. It'll save you 10% on your purchase. I've put a lot of practice into it to be sure that works. So it is working. But if you're listening to this after April 15, 2025, you'll have to come back to one of our more recent videos and then enter that code. It'll save you 10% on any purchase of $10 or more. The last thing I will say is an enormous thank you to our stalwart, grim, and perilous heroes. That was a long and difficult fight, guys, and you managed to pull through and save a city and drive off a Skaven army. So, Darren, Carl, John, Sean, and Graham, thank you so much for joining me, and congratulations on driving off a Skaven army. Skaven
right.
Slayer as well, Thognoth. You have your first nickname.
Skaven Slayer.
Ooh, Skaven Slayer.
You got a moniker now.
I know.
We'll be back in 2 weeks' time to see what our heroes are doing in the aftermath of this. Rudy, I am assuming, is going to be just demanding payment. But until then, we hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our grim and perilous heroes are facing as they're simply trying to save their city and or to earn a little bit of, what do you call it? Dosh, I think Rudy might call it. Then we'll be back. Then until then, thank you as well. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.